Hey, this is Terra Invicta, episode 108, and it is time to do
Rumble?
some defending of wells. You guys are in the Wells of Darkness, and you have found out that many of your old allies, thought long dead and unreachable, are in fact here and ready to be saved. Git has a cool ritual he's doing. Everybody's going to do some theater of the mind combat in a bunch of different locations, all in one giant mass battle. It's going to be great.
Of note, it is still July 15th.
It is still July 15th. Thank you, Seth. Okay. I believe everybody's tokens are accurate on the board. Yep, you have your health and everything on these. Sounds great. And I do think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do theater of the mind. You guys are going to be in one well the entire time for each of you. It'd be a pain to have to skip back and forth between all of that. I don't even think I have the capabilities to do it right now because all of my, I guess I could just duplicate the well map a bunch of times, but that's just way too much work for not enough payoff. So,
I mean, do I have combat?
I think I said last time that you don't currently.
Okay. That's what
because,
I was confused.
yeah, you successfully
I was thinking.
stealthed, right? But that doesn't mean that you will never be attacked during the sequence. It just means that at the start here, you are not being attacked. But we'll see how it all goes. We'll still have you in the turn order and have you do things. But yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot more preamble we need to do there. I just realized that I need to figure out who is attacking. I guess here's a question. Should we play out each of these combats, even the ones you guys aren't in? Like Damien and Benedict and Tanakh and Ronan.
If we want to handle it,
can we assume victory? If not,
well, I mean, I think we would assume that whatever happened to you guys would happen to them too, right?
I'm fine with the little hand wave of like just kind of going with wherever the tides are taking the battles.
Yeah. I think that probably makes sense. I might even just roll the initiative for them just to have them, and we'll get a little snippet from them every time we cut back to them, and I'll tell you what's happening. But
there was part of me that was thinking you might like do one person's encounter at a time.
No. This is all happening very simultaneously. It will matter. There'll be interconnected things that will be happening based on.
Well, right, especially if one of us finishes early, we may want to like go help.
There's really not that much space in between these wells, all things considered, right? So it is entirely possible, especially if someone like Audrin who can fly gets done with theirs first, you can literally just go fly over and help, right? It'll take you like 2 rounds.
Oh, that's a good point. I don't know if I can get out of my well.
Haha. Yes, it's true. Uh-huh.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
But Lavrella's and Azamar have the ability to fly somewhat. So
yes, I was imagining that what would likely happen is once you free her, she'll be able to get you out.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll figure all the details of that out as we go here. How about we go ahead? Oh, I need to drag Git on the map too. Git will have some fun things that he's doing too at his well. Wait, it was over here. I think that's everybody. Let me grab Henry's over here with Damien. Serge is with Audrin. Everybody's on the well map still, yeah?
Yep.
You see all this? Okay. Benedict was by himself, yes. And then Nestor is with you, Anna. And Ronan is with Tanakh. All right, cool. Sounds great. Well, let's just roll initiative, shall we? Go ahead and click on your tokens. And we'll start.
Click.
I can do it for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. We'll figure out.
This is the first time in a long time that I've rolled actually something decent in initiative.
Nice. Teku usually rolls pretty decent, but never quite enough to be first.
That's never enough.
Evidenced by this roll right here.
It's never enough.
Never enough.
Never.
Yeah, exactly. And Nishita, where are you? There you go. And you get advantage on this, right, Jordan?
Yes.
So
Surge does as well.
nice. What's going right before take we? Exact initiative, but higher dexterity. And then we got Surge. I'll just roll everybody's initiative just so we have them.
I already rolled mine.
No. What I mean is, I'll roll even the NPCs that we're necessarily
gotcha.
we're not necessarily going to track, just to have them all in the order so we know roughly what's going on. Oh, nice. So not got a good roll too. So yeah, feel free to roll for get Anne Henry, Josh. Though I don't know if we'll actually play out Henry and Damien's thing currently. I think you're muted if you're trying to say something. Let's see. Just take a moment. I probably should have done this before we started, but we all love just sitting here watching people roll initiative, don't we?
Yeah, I love it.
And if you love that kind of content, you can support by joining the Patreon at patreon.com/CalebandPowers.
I'll cut out just this section.
Give us more money.
Yeah. I'll cut out just this section and put it up as a Patreon exclusive.
Wait. Jordan, us?
Yes, give us enough. Give Caleb enough money that he can start paying us.
Hey, if they did, I would. Oh, wow. Same exact.
Caleb, since you're not playing like a ton of NPCs, do you want to play Nestor since he's with Anna?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I already rolled his initiative, but I just wanted to.
Oh, I thought I rolled it too. Oh, we rolled the exact same thing. Oh, for two different characters. Okay. I thought for a second I had rolled the exact same thing as you, and that's why I hadn't changed. But I think everybody's in there. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. There's also monsters. Give me a second.
We don't need to include them. It's fine.
Yeah. Just roll for you guys. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world if we just had them tied to your initiatives, but we do need to know who's going first. Okay, so we got the you are against. Oh, here, I don't need to have them in the GM layer. Anna, you and Nestor going up against this giant retriever.
Golden?
Silver, actually.
So slightly less valuable than a golden retriever.
Actually, I'll probably keep the rest hidden for now. That's the one we know for sure is happening. Okay. Gonna roll for Lorella here too. Okay. I think that's accurate. Anna, nice. You got the initiative. So I think we last left off with you. You were talking to Shame Amore in the well, and then you felt your mark start to burn. As Git started the ritual, and the retriever reacted to that, right? And then turned to you. And yeah, what do you do? You were, as a reminder, you're kind of in the at the bottom of the well, and the well is kind of like the bottom of a jungle, like there's a canopy above you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna attack the retriever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I can make it over to him.
Yep. I mean, you were right next to the pool, and so was it. So it was on top of the pool, in fact. Nice. 16? Judgment from on high. A 16 does not hit. We see it bounce off of its plate armor.
Dang. Okay, let's go again. Oh, that's bad.
A 13 also does not hit. So we see you take a couple of good whacks of this thing, and you feel like the reverberation back in your arms, and it hurts, right, as your staff just connects to something solid.
Okay, well, let's go again. A 29.
That hits.
Okay.
Smack it right in its face.
11 damage.
11 damage, nice.
And then, can it make a Constitution save?
Let me check. What effect is this?
Or be stunned.
Stunned? I can be stunned.
Stunning.
You are lucky. And it certainly is getting a 7.
Okay, so it's stunned until the end of my next turn. And nice. Now I get to unarmed strike it. So I'm going to kick it. Sweet. I'm trying to kick its leg out.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
A 19 does not hit. Again, it bounces off its plate.
Oh my gosh. This
very
is
armored.
Embarrassing. I look over to Nestor and I'm like, this guy's a little hardy.
Yeah, I mean, Nestor's already getting his bow out.
And that's my whole turn. That's embarrassing. 11 damage. Okay. Oh, well, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I think I got it. Wait.
Did you get advantage at any point?
I'm like, wait, I go first in combat, so I should get, I actually get advantage because of assassinate.
Yes,
because it hasn't taken its turn yet. Oh my gosh! So I think that crit hits and the 23 hits.
Yes, they both hit. Yep.
Okay, less embarrassing now.
All right, so we got 8.
8 and 18.
Nice.
There we go.
All right.
It just had a delayed reaction to the damage it took, you know?
Yeah, suddenly just whoa. It shudders.
It glitched for a second. It's fine.
That was my first inclination too when you got the 16 and 30. I was like, oh yeah, cool, she got the 30. And then you said 16. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm wrong.
Well, you should fight for me like I fight for you when you do something wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't remember specifically that you had the assassinate thing, but it just seemed like you would have had advantage in that moment. And I couldn't remember why.
I should always have advantage. It's fine.
Honestly, advantage being what it is in 5th edition, most of us have it more often than not. There's so many ways you can get it. Audrin.
I pull out my pistols and I shoot.
So we see you right now. It looks like you're on the deck of the Sea Wyvern, right? And the hold in the middle of the deck is actually an inky well of blackness, upon which Tavi is floating, or within which. But yeah, we see you grab your pistols out and start shooting. I think what happens to you, right? Because you didn't see any enemies last time we noticed. But
okay.
But I do think that you hear. I don't think you see them yet, technically, because their turn hasn't arrived. But you do hear kind of like a Nazgul-like screech, right? Like a kind of like raspy, high-pitched screech. And you see movement at the rim of the well, but you hear movement at the rim of the well, and the seems like some things are coming towards the well and are very close, but you don't yet see them. Right. Once again, you all are reacting the same way, right? You feel the burning in your marks, and then you can sense that, like, oh, danger, right? Like things are honing in on whatever's happening now. So yeah, you could prepare an action or whatever to attack if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll prepare an action to shoot.
Shoot whatever hostile creature comes into sight. Sounds good. Takewee, similar with you. Whoa. Oh yeah, I gotta switch you around. So you are in the hold of the Sea Wyvern. That's what it looks like to you, right? You're kind of in the bowels there. We see, I assume, didn't you lit fairy fire on everything, right? So everything's kind of lit in like a fairy fire glow. And you hear the great flapping of wings. And I think that you do see a giant bat thing perched that has just landed and perched on the top of the well when you look up. Right? Like I think probably it was there already and you hadn't noticed it yet. And then when you feel this burning in your Phoenix mark and then you look up, just kind of like you feel like the hair on the back of your neck prickle and you look up and you see this thing and then it just roars at you, right?
How far away is it up above me?
It is at the rim of the well, so 80 feet up.
Okay, got it. Then in that case, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna ready myself. So I'm gonna cast a mirror image of myself. To just increase my chances of just to get ready. Since I can't attack it or rage just yet, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I don't have any bonus actions I can do right now. So I think that's my turn.
Technically, we have a homunculus here as well, right? Henry's homunculus is with you.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can grab this. I'm not sure what it actually looks like, but here, there's a homunculus token. That can help you as well. Does it get its own initiative, or does it go on Henry's? Josh. I think you're muted.
Good question. I think it has its own, but I can check that.
Yeah, go ahead and check, and we can add him if we need to. But yeah, Takeway, you cast that spell and you get ready with your hammer.
Yeah,
sounds good. So I think we won't play out this bit, but we do see Henry and Damien over there, and I'm trying to remember. Oh, who did they find? Oh, yeah, they found Zon. So it looks like they're in Calabar, right? So the well has kind of the walls of the well look like the walls of buildings in Calabar. It looks like they're in some sort of like alleyway or something, right, or on the street. And they see this well, and to them I think it looks like a city well, right? But then they look down into it, and it's Zon there. And let me double check what this will mainly just be for kind of narrative. What am I trying to think of? Narrative.
He does get his own turn.
Okay, so yeah, feel free to roll him up in the initiative there. Just for narrative sake, we do see, I think for them it'll be the ghouls that you fought earlier, right? A couple of them appear over the rim of the well and start jumping or climbing down. Honestly, it's a little like World War Z-esque, where they kind of just like throw themselves from the top of the rim and fall all the way down. So and then their bone cracks, and then they put it back in place as they stand up and try to go after the two of them. Josh, you want to just describe what Henry is doing in a general sense? We won't worry about the mechanics for this, but I know you threw out your
bombs. Yeah, just throwing bombs everywhere.
You threw out your animals earlier.
I had the 3 random animals. Speaking of, I never actually got that list of rarities for magic items.
Yes. Go ahead and use your best judgment and just send stuff my way, and I will yay or nay.
Cool.
I trust you. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, so we see them start to fight some ghouls that are kind of throwing themselves down. Damien grabs out his sword, and we see again, right? His sword is now black, and he starts fighting with it. And then we'll get the Nightwing's turn. So this thing is gonna fly down. I think it has enough movement speed to get to you. Yep. So it will go ahead and fly down to you, Takeway. And let's see, what does it got going on? Nice, okay. Don't remember that. Remind me, Alyssa, at the start of its turn, if you are within 30 feet of it, which will be every round after this, probably, there's an effect that will happen.
Okay, got it. At the start of its turn or my turn?
At the start of its turn.
Okay.
Basically, at the start of each of the Nightwing's turns, each creature within 30 feet of it takes 3d6 necrotic damage.
Okay, got it.
Aura.
Okay.
I think what it will do...
I've sent one to you already, Caleb. It's the one I was thinking of from last week. But yes, the others I'll take some time considering.
Sounds good. Actually, you know what? It flies 60 feet down. It has a 60-foot fly speed, and technically it's 80 feet all the way to the bottom. So it starts flying down, and then it's going to use its Summon Undead ability. So it will go ahead and summon some wraiths to attack you as well. You just see one of these bat things, right? But it also summons
Oh my gosh, what? It can summon 2d6 shadows?
Yeah, I think those are like CR half things, but
still, holy moly.
Yeah, but they do strength drain, which can
right.
That's true. Yeah, those are bad. This might not recharge. Let me look at this. Or it shouldn't, maybe. Yeah, I mean, It's a pretty high level thing. Maybe it does. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. But it does summon a wraith. To attack you as well.
Love that for me.
And I'll go ahead and throw that in the initiative. But it can't. Oh, that's funny. It actually is going to go in just a second here. Okay, yeah, cool. There's going to be a few things to keep track of here. That'll be its turn as it flies down. We see Tanakh and Ronan in the well over here by the big castle, right? As a reminder, this is right here is like a fortress where I think Audrun at least knew that that's where the tribe of bat things lives. Probably where they came from, right? And Ronan and Tanakh, I believe, found Jiro, right? They were in their well kind of looked like the Isle of Dread. And I think I gotta decide. Yeah. I think what happens is we see a similar bat thing appear, and but it doesn't attack. It doesn't like swoop down. It starts like casting a spell. And then we see Ronan like counterspell it, right? And things start to happen, right? Tanakh gets out his sword and starts doing paladin-y things, and the two of them are going to go face off against this thing. And then I think we also see kind of swarming along the edge here of the rim of the well, another swarm of abyssal ants. And it seems almost like this bat thing, which is kind of standing, kind of stooped over with its wings in front of it, and with its like claws kind of in front of it, and it's like casting a spell, and it kind of directs the ants and like says something in like abyssal, and the ants swarm over the side, and then Ronan says, "Lovely," right? And they start going at it. All right, this wraith is going to try to get you, Alyssa. So it'll do life drain and miss. And that is all it can do. All right. So Nestor is going to take out his bow and start going to town on this retriever thing. Now, we figured out that Birthright, you can only do it. He can't do his thing again until the next dawn.
Correct.
When your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one after the next dawn. Okay. Yeah, and the reason this just hasn't really mattered is because we've usually only done one fight a day. So he just chooses one random enemy, and then that's all that matters. But yeah, he has already used that up. So he can just shoot it.
He can also cast Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
And he has advantage on everything because it's stunned.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Sure, yeah, that's easy enough. He'll go ahead and do Hunter's Mark on it as a bonus action. You deal an extra whenever you hit with him weapon attack. Okay, sounds good. And then he'll go ahead and shoot. He gets 2 attacks. All right, we got a 30 and a 32, both hit. 2 instances of 11 damage. And then it's once per turn or at any time you do a ranged attack?
I think it's anytime you do a ranged attack, but I'll double check.
Whenever you hit it with a weapon attack.
Yeah.
All right, so another 6 damage. Yep, so we see him, he's standing a little bit further away than you are. I imagine, Anna, you kind of bounced onto the well because the well itself has a kind of like a viscous, not a viscous, kind of balloony sort of waterbed.
I'm picturing it as like a non-Newtonian fluid of like, if you're stomping on it, it's fine, but then you kind of like sink down a little.
Yeah. I like that.
And I just do want to say,
yep.
Even though the thing is stunned, I did like move back from it a little after my turn.
Yep, that makes sense. And then Nestor sinks a bunch of arrows into some of its like weak joints, right? And then I think at that point he hears and actually I want to roll for this quick.
Don't make us fight the gorillas.
There's just no reason that they wouldn't. So I forgot to roll for them. All right, so that you start to hear hooting, right? Like coming from the trees. And Nestor says, I think we're about to have company.
No.
And then, we cut back and forth from like Damien fighting some ghouls with Henry. And then let's cut over to you, Deli. I do have Lavrella in the turn order here, and she goes right before you, but I don't want to reveal what she looks like yet until we actually see her. Right now, you've only seen her as a silhouette, but yes, get her, Josh.
Homunculus would be acting on 15, but I don't have access
to
15?
Sheet, okay.
So I couldn't.
Yep. I will go ahead and add it to the order. Okay, we got 15. Let me order this again. So, yep. What does Homunculus do?
Well, that depends on whether that one that I sent you is fine.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I haven't looked at it yet. Let me check. What does that do? Okay. Oh, goodness. I'm going to say no, only for narrative reasons / vibe reasons. This might be a magic item I use in our next campaign. And yeah, we'll say no to this one.
Yeah, then he doesn't do anything because he cannot do anything.
We just see him like, get him, right? Sounds good. Deli, you can sense that something is happening, right? You feel the burning on wherever your mark is, and you can see this kind of like black silhouette of a person in the starry field that is the well. You feel like you can probably try to get her out, and you imagine that whatever Git is doing will likely feature into that. But I'm curious what Deli thinks. She wants to do
the immediate thought.
You can also just talk to her, right?
One of my thoughts is plane shift, but that feels like a waste of plane shift.
Yeah, as far as you know, the whole point of the Wells of Darkness is that they don't physically exist anymore in the sense that like they can be targeted by spells. It has to be some weird magical shenaniganry that will do anything.
Could I? Because I'm in like a starry area, and I'm a starry.
Yeah, the whole well looks like an observatorium or something, right?
Could I roll
planetarium
an Arcana check to see if I can think of something to get us out of here?
Sure.
Wait, actually, what's my star map do?
Oh yeah, you have lots of star related things.
I could probably guidance myself on this maybe, but I don't really. This just gives me access to some spells. What's full of stars? Oh, just incorporeal. Okay. I was looking for something that would do it, but this doesn't look like there's anything here. Yeah, I'd probably just try and do an Arcana check and guidance myself in hopes that I can think of something.
Sure.
See, like, what do I do to get Lavrella out of here? I wish I had advantage because I don't even think guidance would help. The D4. 17.
17 is not terrible, but yeah, I think your instinct here is like wait for Git, right? You know he's doing something, and you're thinking like I can help him with whatever he's doing, but I can't probably do anything on my own. So probably you're just like, I guess I could just talk to Lavrella, right?
Yeah, I'll just talk to her. I'm like, because I'm trying to think of what part of the problem is. I'm trying to think of what we said last time. She doesn't really remember. If I remember right, she doesn't remember why she's even here.
Lavrella. Why?
I don't remember. I don't remember all what conversation we had last time. Actually,
I don't think she was super explicit about what had happened. She said something about like.
Yeah, I don't remember. The only one who can help.
Okay.
Says I'm the only one left. Need to stop Zergoth.
Yes, she did mention Zergoth. Yeah.
I feel hope in seeing her. I probably just ask her, how did you even get here?
Yeah. She says, I was trying to stop all of this before it even started. I met a druid who taught me the Circle of Stars. He was the last one, the last of an order that had existed for time immemorial, whose sole job was to ensure that those beyond this how would you refer to this? Beyond our multiverse, from ever intruding on it again. And then he found me, and he killed me.
Who?
Demogorgon and his minions.
So that's what she meant when she said that's what she said something about like me being like like she was surprised or something by me. That's because I'm a star druid.
Yeah. Yep, and it sounds to her like she probably is what you are too. But apparently met someone who taught her the way, and she was like, well, how are you? Like, I thought we were the only ones.
Sally's probably like,
it just happened.
It just happened.
I trained for 30 years to do this.
I got some magic sucked out of me, and this is all this was left.
Yep.
I mean, that's kind of what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. I mean, I feel like it's all this could happen in 6 seconds anyway.
Yeah. That's fine.
Probably less than that could have happened in 6 seconds, but yeah, you guys are starting to chat about this. Cool.
I have an idea of what I'll ask her next.
Yep.
So we'll go from there next.
Sounds good. All right. The prime retriever is. Oh, actually, before it's stunned, but before that, the bat thing does actually have a legendary action. It's going to go ahead and do this. Each creature within the Nightwing's choice within 60 feet of it that can hear it must succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of its next turn. So go ahead, Alyssa. The bat is screeching in your face as a legendary action.
Okay, got it. So I need to make a wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yep.
DC 18?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Oof, if only I had advantage. It's only until the end of its next turn. And it's not the worst version of frightened where it's like, while frightened in this way, you must run away. It's just regular frightened. And it's just, you have disadvantage now, basically. You can't willingly move closer to it. So yeah, there you go. And then, yeah, the prime retriever is going to be stunned. That's what it does. I don't think there's anything else really going on there. And you're lucky because it has all sorts of nasty things that it can do, so. All right, cool. So, Audrin, you get a chance to do your action here. Because coming over the side of the well is looks like this. So, kind of like a hooded Muppet looking thing, right? Very elongated face, wearing like kind of ragged clothing. It definitely seems like some sort of undead monstrosity. And Audrin, honestly, the more you think about it, you could have sworn you saw these things kind of shambling about the landscape at various points, like far away from you. But they didn't seem important at the time. But now, yeah, one of them is screeching and going over the edge to get to you. Let me double check what it actually is going to try to do here, but you can make your attack on it as it comes within your line of sight here.
This thing looks like it's about to start saying the curse.
Yeah.
Return the tablet.
Yep.
Most terrifying episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog in my life.
Dude, every episode of that show was the most creepy, terrifying stuff.
There were a lot of episodes that were really bad, but that episode was like the worst for me. There were other episodes that I could watch and be fine with, like the chicken episode. That one was weird, or the duck or whatever, where there's like alien ducks or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Me ranting about this is really just me stalling until this loads. Here we go. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Hit. Nice.
Oh, I should have. Well, I guess this is on his turn, so can't do anything special.
Yeah, you're just reacting. Cool. And I think it does a similar thing where... Oh, that's interesting. That I described with the ghouls, where it just kind of steps over the edge and falls 80 feet and then cracks onto the ground and then stands up. Like it doesn't care that it just took 30 damage from falling.
Does Surge hit it?
Yeah. Well, it's not his turn yet. Surge hasn't actually gone yet in the initiative order.
Oh,
but he probably will.
He didn't have time to.
He didn't ready an action or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's great because then he'll get a chance to do a full turn instead of just a reaction.
Mm-hmm. I'm double checking to see. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Sounds good. And immediately as it gets close to you, you feel this kind of like chilling aura about it, and then it like tries to lock gaze with one of the two of you, and we'll get to that when it's Surge's turn probably. And then yeah, you hear the crashing through the trees, Anna and Nestor, as the Gorallons are heading towards your direction. But they don't appear yet. This is what they look like though. All right, and then we cut over to Git. So we described before that Git was kind of cross-legged on like a bed of coals at the bottom of this well, and he was doing some sort of ritual, communing with Saratni, his Phoenix patron. Would you like to describe to us, Git, how that is going and what you would like to try?
Yeah, just quickly. So the closest well to me that one of us is at, I think, is Delhi. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool.
She's the one who got there first as well. And honestly, you probably felt that as soon as she got there, you probably felt it.
Yep. So I think Git, he's got the little like phoenix egg in front of him, and he seems to be like almost like waving his hands and like siphoning this heat into the egg to like fill it up. Yeah, and you can like the heat mirage like starts to intensify on the actual egg itself.
Yeah.
And then that heat, he reaches down, picks up one of the coals, and like starts crumbling that. And as it does, it turns into like dusty, almost smoke. And he like waves his little feathered arm to the northwest, and we see like this tiny cloud of smoke goes streaking over towards Delhi's well. And I'm going to try and like essentially begin the ritual by linking that one to Saratni's.
Yep. Sounds good. I mean, it's probably an Arcana check, I'd assume, right?
Yeah. And with the time like leading up to this, I think Git would have refreshed his enhanceability to try and
right, sure.
boost that up. But yes, he will make an Arcana check.
Nice. Yeah, 20. So I think what happens, we see you do that, right? And we see the kind of smoke heading in that direction. But we also we get a shot of She of the Jade skirts well, which is in between the two. Mm-hmm. And I described last session that there was still something weird happening to that well. And we see, I think we get maybe even a slight flashback back to when the bats who were kind of on your tail back when you were at that well had shown up and were looking around. And I had described that like the well, the kind of inky darkness of the well had started kind of like bubbling and reaching out and doing weird things. And I do think that the bats are shying away from it. We see this, and then they're investigating it. And honestly, maybe one of them is kind of like hunched over, like I described the other one, and seems to be kind of like a spellcaster of some sort. And kind of like crawls over and looks, and he says, "They have done something to the well. I do not understand it." And we're getting this subtitled. This is Abyssal, but and then the ritual starts, and they all react, right? And this spellcaster thing, it honestly looks a little undead. We think it's maybe some sort of lich or something. It points and says, "Go! We must stop them. They're doing something that Ahazu does not like." And then they all start to like scatter and go away. But we see this like magical wave start to head towards Deli's well, and then this bubbling from the She of the Jade skirts well kind of intercepts it. And we see as if kind of like drops of ink kind of drawn into the orbit of this thing. Kind of, it goes along with it, this like kind of cloud of smoke, and races towards Deli's well and reaches it. And Deli, you feel something activate, right? You feel like try to connect to this thing, and you're feeling you're all feeling very connected to each other, and you're going to start to feel more and more that way as Git starts to connect these things.
You figure after 18 levels, we would have already been pretty connected.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Deli was gone for some of that, so you know.
That's true.
That's true. But you can feel something start to happen, right? As if like Lavrella can like come out. And honestly, I think we get a moment here where Deli, you see Lavrella start to take shape in the stars, right? Instead of a silhouette, it kind of inverts, and you see a constellation that now makes up her form. So you can see more of kind of what you imagine she actually looks like, but it's like made of stars. And honestly, I think what happens is Git, at least in this, I think this will be a slightly unique situation here. But I thought of something that would be kind of cool to tie a bunch of things together with on here. I think we see her just start to rise out of the well. I think we see Lavrella, like the stars start to kind of like jut up like spikes through the inky blackness. And each point of the constellation suddenly becomes sharp and pointed, and it's like a million tiny pinpricks are trying to poke through the well, the kind of waterbed consistency. And then it pops, and Lavrella like comes up out of, like, again, kind of like a water balloon or something, right? Like peels apart the kind of elastic layer and crawls forward. And you do see Deli. You see Lavrella appear. And I think Lavrella is a very strong magic user, and I think she just managed to grab onto whatever was happening here with Git and whatever this well interference, whatever that was. It'll all become relevant in a moment. Stay with me here. And she manages to break through like right now, right? We see her just appear out of the well. So you see this Azamar, where she has like radiant hair and large earrings as part of her kind of get up. She looks like I'm trying to think of what kind of clothing the Circle of the Stars druids would do.
Probably pretty black with like white accents.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, black with little dots and things. So she appears and she smiles at you, right? She like crawls up and smiles at you. and seems about to say something to you. And then we see a black spot appear on her neck.
Uh-oh.
And it seems similar to, like, it reminds us of those like inky black particles that kind of came with the cloud as it went by She of the Jade Skirts Well. And then suddenly a snake bursts through the side of her neck. And we'll see what that all is going to be about in a second here. But Git has you've successfully done your thing with the well here, Git. But Lavrella's situation is a little bit more complicated, and there'll be something that Deli will have to deal with here. What would you like Git to be a boon or something similar that you could still give Deli now that her well is kind of connected to the web here?
The World Wide Web?
Yeah.
I think I would like to. I would like to like essentially bestow Deli with a couple of my features temporarily.
Yeah.
So I'll give Deli my elemental gift.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, like these, it's up to you whether it's like either wings or like a little genie tornado. But Deli can now temporarily fly. Let me find out how long that is and how fast that is.
Well, you can get on the well now, at least.
Now.
Yeah.
Where are you? There. So for 10 minutes, you can have a flying speed of 30 feet, and you can hover using it.
Nice.
10 minutes is probably all we need.
Do you have a thought on Deli on what that might look like for you and individually?
These like black starry wings pop out of her back.
Nice. Yeah, like they're a constellation.
Yeah.
And I might as well like bardically inspire Deli as well.
Nice, yes.
So 6.
Yeah. Sweet. Sounds good.
Okay. I didn't know you could bardic from that far away.
And
I can't, but this is the essentially the thing with Git will be that Git is doing this ritual rather than having to punch things. And so
Git is not going to have to worry about like fighting things. He's going to be helping you guys with all your stuff.
Fair.
And just to make it immediately obvious to you, Seth, what's going to be happening here, we see Lavrella like kind of go limp slightly, and we can see that the snake is controlling her body.
No.
And so you're going to have to fight her / the snake. You have to figure out what's going on there.
Wait.
All right. We cut over to Benedict for a moment. He is, I believe we said he was in like in Calabar, or some other city, similar to what Damien and Henry were saying. And he found Conrad, right? Our old con artist turned priest guy, servant of the god of death. And Benedict was like talking with him about like, oh, you're here, sort of thing. And then, of course, things are coming to attack him as well. I think for him, it'll be these flying mosquito looking things, right? And Benedict is grabs out his quarterstaff and is just trying to figure out how to deal with this. We see it descend, and he probably just is using his magic, his like order magic, to try to command it to do things. And maybe we can say at first like it doesn't work, right? He fails whatever will thing he's trying to get it to do, and he like scatters. He stumbles away as it lands and tries to grab him. And then we got Surge. So Surge is going to go ahead and have to deal with a couple of things, because on the start of his turn, he's within 30 feet of the custodian, and he will go ahead and take 46 necrotic damage. So there we go. We got Surge takes 18, and then when a creature that can see the custodian's eyes starts its turn within 30 feet of it, the custodian can force it to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw if the custodian is incapacitated and can see the creature. So he's going to do that on Surge here. Make a con save.
Does Surge choose to avert his eyes?
Right, that's true. I don't think he understands what's happening yet. He might try to do this on subsequent turns. Oh yeah, this is dangerous. Surge actually does not have a lot of hit points.
And it says unless surprised, the creature can avert its eyes.
Yeah, you're right. Attack rolls. I don't know. It kind of feels not surgy to me to do this when he's gonna like attacking is his thing, right? He's gonna pile smites
to survive.
That's true, right?
Thing is to go down.
Yeah, I think that's the case here.
Again.
And I did have him make the save, and he failed. He might die from this. Well, we'll see how this works. Nope, he's good. He's very close. But we see this like custodian turn its gaze and aura upon Surge, and he like immediately like feels it and like goes down to one knee. He's like, something is happening, Audrin. I think he says, maybe almost jokingly, he says, "Sometimes I wish that I was truly not a sentient being with a soul, because this sort of magic would not affect me if I was merely a construct." But then, yeah, he'll go ahead and charge the thing. He says, I think he says, "I'm going to need your help here, or I don't think I'll survive another round of that." But he's I think just gonna attack. He doesn't have any potions left. He already used those. Oh, nice. He does actually have protective spirit, so he'll be able to get some hit points back that way. Okay, he's gonna attack the Sunblade. That's a hit. Yeah.
Sorry.
And then he'll go ahead and smite. He'll use he'll just go ahead and burn a 4th level. Try to do max damage here. Oh, wait a second. He got a 12. He gets a plus 4 to that. He got a 16. Audrin, you have Flash of Genius.
I also apparently have a tornado warning from an hour ago.
Oh.
Well, it's nice that you're okay.
And now it's a tornado watch for the next 2 hours.
There you go.
Well, you should go watch it.
Caleb, I'm just going to quickly edit Surge's saves because it's not factoring in the +1 from his Stone of Good Luck.
Oh. Yeah, I think the problem with the NPC ones is you have to do all of that stuff manually, basically.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Feel free. Sweet. I forgot he had that. I'm just double. He has so many things going on. I'm just double checking. He also technically would have gotten advantage on initiative rolls. It doesn't matter at this point. It's, no reason in making him go sooner at this point. But I just forget this. Okay. Anyway, so he's gonna burn that 4th level, and then I believe that means he can do 68 damage. Well, that wasn't a very good roll. I guess it could have been worse. So another 25. One other thing, though, too, is that the Sunblade has like sunlight that comes off of it, and I think you can both see that the thing is shying away from that. You're not sure what effect it might have. It doesn't seem like it necessarily does more like the Sunblade doesn't necessarily do more damage to it per se, but and then Surge gets to get some hit points back at the end of his turn because he's less than half. So he gets D6 plus 15. Nor the 154 that I actually did. So he got 16 instead. He's fine. he got back 16 hit points. All right, cool.
That's my kind of second win.
I know. That is his turn there. And now we've got the choke snake. So let's take a look at what this can do. Let's see. What is he? Can we? Yeah. I was trying to double check what it could actually make the. Yes. Okay. Sort of each host turns. I see. Okay. It will. Go to make a intelligence saving throw for me, Deli.
Intelligence save.
Mm-hmm. You feel the thing press down on your mind.
Oh, okay. I'm good at these.
I would use that bardic if I was you.
Yeah, this is D6.
Yep.
20.
Nice. You're good. So you take half of this damage.
17.
You feel psychic damage as you feel it pressing its mind down on you. But that is all the snake does for now. All right. Anna, back to you.
The monkeys are still so far away, so I'm just gonna keep hitting this stunned guy.
Sounds good. And it's stunned until the end of your turn here.
Yes.
Nice. It's so broken.
21.
21 hit is exactly its AC.
7 damage. Embarrassment.
Nice.
25. Hit. 10 damage.
Pile into this thing.
Does it seem like it's like looking hurt at all at this point?
It looks very strong, and it's taking a while to get through, like dented enough that you think it's going to be broken.
Okay.
Seems like it's made of like adamantine.
Then I'm also going to use the do the gorillas seem like they're within 60 feet of me? Can I tell? Or are they still further than that?
They would have to be. Like the well is not that big.
Oh, just kidding. I can't. That's a full action. Okay. Then I'm just gonna hit it again.
Cool. Yep.
12 damage. And then I'm gonna try and stun it for another round.
Yep.
One more time. That's all I got.
All right. There's a con save, yeah?
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, that passes. Okay.
It is a pretty good con save.
I'm gonna kick it. Ooh,
nice.
Critical kick.
And your unarmed strikes are magical, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
So you punch through the adamantine, leave a dent.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna definitely like move away from it because it's no longer gonna be stunned at the end of my turn.
Yep.
So
is adamantine?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that resistant to crits?
Oh, I don't think it lists that anywhere here. It has damage immunities to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons that aren't adamantine, that's why I said that. I don't know if it's necessarily made of adamantine though. Yeah.
Okay. Is it adamantine? I think of actually.
I think it's adamantine armor that you're thinking of. Yeah, but
are
it's not, okay.
Are the gorilla guys like coming from all sides, or are they coming from like one area?
I think it's just two of them, and they're coming from above you on either side.
On either side. Okay. I just kind of want to like try and back to, like if they're coming from the left and right, either like the top or the bottom part of the well. So I'm not like going towards one of them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I guess if Nestor's in one part of the area, I guess we can be
back up towards Nestor. Yeah.
Yeah, together. Okay.
Sounds good. All right. Audrin.
All right. I got a couple questions.
Yes. Well, one thing that happens at the beginning of your turn is that you got to choose whether or not to avert your eyes. And you automatically take 46 necrotic damage from its aura.
Okay, that was really rude, Caleb.
Yep.
Uncalled for.
So with averting the eyes,
Mhm.
that happened. We have to do that because of a certain range.
Within 30 feet of it.
So if I avert
when you start
my
your
eyes,
turn,
if I start my turn within 30 feet of it, so if I avert my eyes now, can
then
I
get out of the range.
Get out of range and then look at it?
Let's see. I see what you're saying.
Because it is the start of my turn that's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it does say it has disadvantage on attack rolls against the custodian until the start of its next turn. Like, if you choose to do this, that's just true. I think, obviously, on the next turn, you don't have to worry about it at all. But I think if you do choose to avert your eyes right now, the rest of the turn, even if you go out of its range, you'll still have disadvantage on it.
On disadvantage on attack rolls?
Yes.
Okay. I have a question to ask before I can give you an answer in that case.
Yep.
First of all, this gray part here, what is this outside of the well? Is this like
it's just stone.
Is it like stone that's like slanted downward, or is that like a big cliff drop?
Yeah, I think it's more like this is level around the path here. This is like a drop off, like a cliff and then a drop off. This is stone and there's another drop off into some dark abyss. Or maybe this is water, right?
And how
Brackish
far away
water.
is like all of this from the hole itself?
100 feet. You have to go 80 feet up to get to the top of the map here, but.
And this well is 100.
Yeah, it's accurate. It's map accurate.
All right. I avert my gaze.
Yep.
And I fly out of the well.
Mm-hmm.
How high up or how deep is the well?
80 feet.
80 feet?
Yep.
It's an 80-foot drop into the well?
Yep. And yes, the thing did jump off the top and crash to the ground 80 feet down. And I gave it damage.
Oh, that's not fun. I can't do my fun strategy if it's 80 feet. Can I do it? Okay. Since I can't do that, can I instead do an Arcana check to see if I know anything about this thing?
Sure, yeah. You don't know about this thing.
Oh, great.
You
very
crit
rare
failed
times.
and rolled an 18, Jordan.
I know.
It's not even my best thing to roll.
Yeah, sleight of hand. What would that have been if you had crit failed sleight of hand?
20.
That's just stupid.
All 20s are like, you want a nat 20? I'll give you a nat 20. My nat
a
ones
nat
are
critical
nat 20s.
fail 20. That's hilarious. So yeah, you never come across these things before.
Yeah.
Technically, that's people from Terra Nullius have.
I don't remember it.
One of the many undead.
Rogue levels is what you need. Get reliable talent.
Yeah.
Well, what was Surge's plea? Was it please heal me, or was it please do something?
I mean, basically, he knows that he's going to go down next time because of the damage this thing does. So yeah, if you have a way to heal him, he's definitely like, please heal me.
I mean, here's the thing. I could feed him a potion, or I could use Cure Wounds. But those are not going to heal him for very much.
Yeah, it's true. But it might be just enough to have him survive.
And so then is he just going to be the one dealing all the damage?
I mean, it certainly seems like he's being effective.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it's more productive for me to put in a ton of damage into him, or try to.
That would be fine. The only risk here, though, is that, and I guess maybe Audrin doesn't know this, but we as players know that this Death Gaze will kill him instantly if it drops into 0.
Right.
Fun.
Let us in on your thought process here. What's going on in your head?
Well, one thought is if I could see out any point outside of the hole where the thing could stand, if I could fly up 60 feet and see like a mountain range or something, one thing I could do is I could use Vortex Warp to put him back outside.
Right. He'll keep jumping down again.
He would, even he'd take the damage every time. My original plan was to fly up and either Vortex Warp him into this hole, into the other well, or to just Vortex Warp him on the side of the mountain and make him fall off the cliff.
Right.
But I can't reach those things.
Yeah.
And I don't know how...
You mean you could just Vortex Warp him to the top again?
I could, but that doesn't do much good because he comes down again and then he's...
Yes, but it does give you a turn. It does at least give... Or, no, you're right. Yeah, because it would go... Yeah.
If it did, then I would do that.
You could ready your action. You could ready your action to Vortex Warp him to the top right before it takes its turn or something like that.
Well, that's still...
Guess, yeah, maybe I wouldn't do much.
I would have to save it. I would have to Vortex Warp as soon as...
Right before Surge takes his turn.
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that. Something like that. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, right? Just Vortex Warp him before he has to make any of those saves or take the damage.
Which also means that because I'd be able to fly out of range, that I could choose to not see him.
Right.
So I'll do that.
Yeah, so you just like fly up in the air and then ready in action as you're when you get up as high as you can go to Vortex Warp him. Nice. Sweet. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe you're just like, don't worry, Serge, I have a plan. And then you,
yeah, I'm basically like, I've got an idea. And I've got an idea, trust me. And then I fly out.
Yes, leave me alone here with the giant demon, or with the undead monstrosity. Yes, good plan, Audrin. All right, takeaway.
First of all, did Henry's homunculus go? I didn't actually...
It couldn't really do anything.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what a homunculus is capable of.
It does have something now, but Yes, I needed to double check with Caleb what he could have.
If you want to have it take its turn right now for that I would have taken, feel free.
Sure. Basically, it will unsling off its back like this ornately carved wand, which has got like clearly had like a tinkered like wooden rifle stock added to it, like a crossbow stock added to it, and it like aims it down at I think probably just like the biggest threat that it sees.
The giant bat.
Yeah, and it goes daka 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 like a Tommy gun and just fires off some magic missiles.
Nice.
Caleb, I actually think I would just rather teleport Surge up there
to get him away entirely.
Yeah, and let him have a chance to like take some potions, heal up.
Yeah, you can do that.
Partially because the thing is going to have a turn anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
And then with Surge being the only one down there, Surge is going to get.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
so,
sure.
I think
you just do that on your turn. You fly up, Vortex Warp, Surge to the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right, go ahead and do those magic missiles. Noise. Yeah, the thing gets hit a bunch in the head and turns its head to the side. And it keeps coming on. Tegui, what do you do?
So I've been kind of debating because I can't reach him, right? He's still 20 feet.
Yeah, it's currently
away.
Flying 20 feet up in the air. Yeah.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to attempt to do is cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Okay.
Get him away. So make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
What happens here if you...
He takes the full damage if he fails, and he has to immediately use his reaction to move away from me. If he saves, though, he just takes half damage.
Got it. Okay. Wisdom. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, cool. So then 3d6, and it uses reaction to move far away.
So 16 psychic damage. That's what I rolled.
Yep.
Rolled really well, actually.
And it flies back up to the top of the thing. Nice.
Yeah, I figured, like, since he's still 20 feet away, I'm like, I didn't want him to have his ability, and I can't attack him anyway. So there you go. That's my turn.
All right, after your turn, it will take a legendary action to... move up to half its flying speed without provoking any opportunity attacks, and it'll fly back down 30 feet. So it's 50 feet above you now. All right. We see Henry and Damien fighting some ghouls, and then the Nightwing will go ahead and take its actual turn, and fly towards you. Right, it doesn't activate this thing because it's not close enough to you yet, but it will fly down and attack you now.
Okay.
Because it has enough range to do so. All right.
Okay, let's see if it hits one of my things first. Roll 1d20. So it hits one of my things.
Okay, yeah. And then... that's not the right thing. And then one more.
Okay, let's see. That one will hit me.
Okay. So you take 11 piercing damage and 18 cold damage. And then it will also go and make a charisma save for me.
A charisma save?
Mm-hmm.
Do the damage real quick. Minus 18. Man, someone's not having a good time over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope.
Okay, and then what level is mirror image? What level spell is that?
Second.
Cool. Mirror image goes away. It sucks the rest of them up as it drains magic from you.
Great. Love that.
And it probably says in Abyssal. No, it says in Common. It can speak Common. Oh yes, delightful. You are an intruder on this realm. and I will take everything from you. And that is its turn.
Great.
Tanakh and Ronan are still fighting a lich and some ants. And then this wraith is going to attack you as well, Takui.
Okay.
Here we go. Got a drain. 20?
Miss.
All right. So it's just kind of flying around you, trying to grab you, and you keep dodging out of the way. All right. Nestor is going to try to pile some damage into this retriever. Let's see. What can you roll for this? No, that's not good enough. He will. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna bother with a lot of this. He'll just attack it again. Both hit for 8 and 7. There you go. That's what he'll do.
Plus 2d6 for Hunter's Mark.
Yes, of course. I knew there was some other thing, but I was like, I don't know what that is. All right. Another 6. Okie dokie. Now we are to Lavrella. So, Lavrella has to make a save, I believe. At the start of Lavrella's turn, she needs to make a wisdom save. Hey, nice. Okay, so she would be controlled by this thing. Except she manages to shrug it off. Run, Deli, run! I don't know what this thing is, but it's controlling me. And then she's going to try to attack it, like, rip it off of her neck or whatever. So she is going to turn. Yeah, what she doesn't want to do is she doesn't want to activate anything that then the choke snake will be able to use against you. So, she's going to do Guiding Bolt on the choke snake. And I believe that hits at 4th level. All right. Okay, perfect. So 23 radiant damage. Let me check if you can do anything else here. Nice. Yep. Yeah, and I think she attacks it, and the snake does that, and then I think the snake says in abyssal, come now, be a good host, let me come back. And then Lavrella is just like, no, get off of me, right? But she has to do that every single round as this thing is on her. And then probably at the very end of a round, she just says to you, Deli, like, I don't know what we need to do to get it off of me, but try something, anything. And then it's your turn.
Could I roll an Arcana check?
Actually, it's the homunculus can do something else, but yeah, you can also take your turn, Deli.
Is there an Arcana check I could make to kind of figure out what I could do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I need a way to get advantage on this. I thought I had inspiration charge, but I don't. I have an idea. Mm-hmm. So I think Deli probably thinks back to all the times that Lavrella helped her. Because Lavrella was obviously, knew what she was going through, saw everything, was a druid herself. So she's like, okay, she's going to help me with... She helped me with all this stuff. Now, at this point, Deli's probably thinking, now it's time to return the favor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that enough?
Yeah, sure.
Arcana check. And I can't guidance Actually, can I guidance myself? No, that is an action. So I cannot guidance myself. So here goes nothing.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, a 19 at this level with this sort of thing that you've never seen before, I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sure what's going on. I mean, you can take a guess that like, oh, try to like certainly powerful magic of some kind might do something, but you don't know what specifically to try.
I was wondering if I could cast Dispel Magic, but
you should try Disintegrate.
Yeah, just Disintegrate Livrella. That'll work.
Actually, I don't think that was what Friend had. I don't have it. Oh. Does this thing look like a magic user?
The snake.
The snake. Does it look like it's magic kind of thing, or does it look like it's just going to bite her?
There's obviously weird magical things going on, but it doesn't look like a spellcaster. No.
Dang it! I have this cool spell I've not gotten to use yet, and I want to use it.
I'm sorry.
Dang it.
I mean, in theory, you could use it against Livrella when she turns on you in a second here.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Livrella's a spellcaster.
But Livrella is also trying to attack it, but this will kind of incapacitate Livrella, if anything. I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast on her Breathtaking Wind.
Nice.
She's good at... She might be good at this. I'm trying to cast this at the snake, but maybe like through Livrella is the best option.
Unable to speak or cast spells. Yeah, it's not going to matter for the snake. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. I'll cast it at Livrella, thinking like, okay, if anything, maybe I can keep her from injuring me.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, do you want to make a perception check for me before you do this?
No, but okay. Which one? Wait, which one was mine?
I think they're both yours.
The 17 then. That was the first one that came out.
I think don't bother with this because she actually has a thing, and you would have seen her do this when she cast Guiding Bolt. She didn't even use any words. She gets to ignore verbal and somatic components for spells.
Okay. Then that won't do that.
Spells.
Dang it, that was the best idea I had.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the very least, you think killing the snake would probably do it.
Do I just attack the snake then?
Good.
I don't have bonus actions anymore, which sucks. I'm just gonna cast Starburst at the snake. Just gonna take a piece of candy out of my pocket, just chuck it at the snake.
Okay.
Oh, it's a save. I forgot about that part.
Charisma save. Okay.
I thought it was a spell attack. Well, it fails, so...
All right, it's going to burn a legendary resistance to resist it.
It's just damage. Okay.
Oh, yeah, is it just damage?
Yeah, I was curious if it did an extra thing, but it looks like it's just damage. Okay, so nothing happened.
Okay, yeah.
That's
Sweet.
my turn.
There you go. All right, it's the retriever's turn, and it doesn't. It's not stunned this time, right? Okay, let's see.
The monk is the 16 force by the way. It's
Yep. I already put it on. Yep. The retriever is going to shoot some eye rays at you, Anna. Make a dex save. All right, nice. You
simply hope a 25 would save.
Nothing happens. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nothing happens there, and then it can also move up to you and attack. All right, 1 bite. 29.
Yeah, that hits.
Make a con save. You take 14 piercing damage. It clatters towards you.
Oh, no.
So you take 48 poison damage. 12. And then it can attack you with a claw as well for 19 slashing.
The heck?
Yeah, so we see it and pin you down with its claw and bite.
Ow.
Yeah. All right, it's the custodian's turn. I can't attack any of you, or either of you. Let's see. Yeah, it probably just like paces restlessly at the bottom of the well. Do you want to make a luck save for me, Audrey?
Is that just a d20 plus?
Your proficiency.
Which would be just
6, I think, at this level.
I think it is 6, but I'll double check. Oh, triple check. Oh, call triple check. Yep, 6.
Oh, I'm gonna use my reaction to have the damage.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Unfortunately, another one of the things appears at the top of the well. And let's see how fast they can move. So I think basically it can get to Surge, but not attack him. So there you go. Well, another one was on its way. That was your luck save there.
Well, that's dumb.
All right, some gorillas. Or gorallons. I think what happens is... Let me check. There, go sheets. I think they both appear in the trees and watch for a moment. And then they... I think they just watch because I think they don't want to get in the way of this retriever thing for whatever reason. Like you think that maybe its programming might mean it attacks them too if they get too close right now. But they are waiting in the wings. You can tell that they are amused by this. They're hooting to each other and maybe talking to each other in some language you don't understand, back and forth, laughing at your predicament here. Git, back to you. Where do you want to reach out next?
Who is in in Adrian's one at the moment?
Tavi, his old apprentice.
Yeah, let's try that one first. That one next.
Sure. I think that as you reach out, you can tell that it's going to be slightly harder because Audrin's not actually in the well anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can attempt it.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to do a similar thing, trying to link it.
Yeah.
I'm still in the hole, just not all the way down.
That's true. Yeah.
29.
29, nice. I think that's good enough. So Audrin, you feel no, Tavi doesn't immediately come out of the well here. But you do see that the well starts, like, I think in this case, let's say, because it's like the deck of the Sea Wyvern, I think it's like the well feels like it's moving as if it's on the ocean. Right? Like it starts rocking. You start feeling, even though you're in the air, you start feeling like you're like rocking on a boat. And you feel there's like a static in the air, like it's about to be a storm or something like that. And then, Josh, what do you think the boon is here? I think you've done it. You've connected Audrin and Surge. this well, and to your constellation you're building here, what happens? I do like the idea that we're kind of basing it on your abilities somewhere.
Yeah. So I know that the lesser version of these creatures is called like the Bodak or something, and it's like a curse on them.
Yep.
Could I spend like a remove curse to remove like the aura version?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, their automatic aura like goes away as the aura of the well starts to like spread out.
Expand, yeah.
Yep, love it. So not as dangerous anymore. Sweet. And Audrin, you and Surge can feel this too. You can feel as if Git's kind of like, force ghosting over your shoulder, watching you like, yes, very well done.
What class were they?
Tabby.
The one in the well. Tabby, yeah.
Tabby was a rogue. Yep.
No, that makes sense. Yep.
And then real quick, Git, one thing you also are noticing as you're reaching out, and you can feel all of the wells at this point, right? You feel this like dark presence of Ahazu himself, right? This demon lord who trapped himself in there intentionally. He's angry at you, but Saratni seems to be keeping him away for now. He doesn't like what you're doing here. But you also start feeling like you're especially connected to all of the people who have Phoenix marks here, right? And you find to your surprise, at the kind of the tail end of your turn here, we realize as you're kind of looking over things that there's a couple other people who haven't been, you don't have anybody at their wells currently, but technically they have Phoenix marks and they're all also here occupying wells. You feel, and I think you've met some of these people. I'll just describe them to you, and people can make connections if they would like. You see a blonde-haired woman, half elf, in kind of like leather traveling gear, who is her well is a kind of like burned out ruin of a town. That's what it kind of appears there. You also see a man with a goatee, who is he's imagining himself like his well is kind of manifested to be his childhood home. Would you recognize as well, it seems very familiar to you. Maybe you don't put it together right away, but it seems like a noble's manor in Sasserine, or not Sasserine, Calabar. And then lastly, you'll also see a Tlacanoli man, kind of like hardy fighter barbarian type, who is imagining himself or kind of manifesting the jungles of the Yolotli Basin. And all three of them also have these marks and have been kind of trapped in the wells. But yeah, what you would like to do with that information is up to you. We're going to go to Surge. And Surge, at this point, doesn't have to deal with the automatic thing, right? Yeah.
I think that Surge should try to push him into the hole.
Yeah, let's see. He'll probably try to avert his gaze too, because otherwise he'll probably die if he doesn't.
But I thought he doesn't have to now.
Well, he's still within 30 feet of this guy. I think
the automatic 4d6 aura.
Oh, I see.
Power is gone. The gaze still affects.
Gaze is still okay.
Yeah. I think he will avert his gaze, and then he'll try to push him off. That's a good idea. I wonder, does he have here? Let me check something real quick. I wonder if he has any like spells that could do something like this.
I went to look for Thunderwave, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has it. What are you doing?
I have an M&M's tube for M&M minis, so I just squeeze it and.
I think he'll. I'm just trying to see if he could do anything like push people away, but I don't think he can. He'll just try Try to push him. And that's, what do we have for that? Shoving. There you go, shove aside. Yeah, it's a special shove attack. Athletics check. Perfect. Yep, that's all it needs. I believe it's opposed athletics too. All right, here we go. All right, 18's not bad. We'll see if the custodian can get any better. It cannot. He falls into the pits.
That's so awesome.
I love that.
That's actually really funny.
25 damage to that one. All right, cool. Yeah, so it crashes to the ground here. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a pretty good place to trap them right now because it definitely seems like they are like not doing well here. Honestly, one of the things that you notice when Surge starts his turn is that let me check the custodian actually. Yeah, okay, never mind. You can see them kind of flinching away from the sunlight from his sunblade. But yeah, you push him in there. Good job, Surge. All right, Chokesnake. The Chokesnake is going to try to
choke.
Actually, it's gonna. Okay, it doesn't recharge its psychic subjugation, so it can't do that. So I think because it's not close enough to bite you, I assume you're not getting close to Lavrella right now.
I'm still in the well.
I mean, so is it.
I thought they climbed out. Oh, not climbed out like literally up to the top. But
no, climbed out of the well, like the actual pool.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a difference between the pool and the well. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It is going to yeah, it doesn't want to hurt Lavrella too much. But it will do its bonus action to try to constrict Lavrella's airway and soul. So she's going to make a con save. Yep. And she'll fail.
I don't think I can do anything with that.
This is really weirdly worded. I don't know why I wrote it this way. I was drunk, I guess. Failure. Okay, 48 necrotic. Okay, so 25. And then she takes a level of exhaustion.
Mm.
All right. See what token makes sense for that. Yeah, here we go. One level of exhaustion. Okay, that's the Chokesnake's turn as it's trying to get her to bend to its will. And honestly, this will help it because if it exhausts her, she'll get disadvantaged on things to resist the snake. All right, back to you, Anna.
I'm going to do something crazy and I'm going to attack this guy.
Wow.
A couple times. Is Nestor like right up against it or is he still kind of far away from it?
I think it depends on how close to him you moved.
I moved like
I think there's only like 40 feet across in the whole well anyway.
Okay, so technically like in theory I could go around the spider and flank.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that and flank.
Okay.
Please. No.
Oh, yeah, not even with advantage.
There we go. There's 23. 9 damage.
Nice.
Ooh, there's a crit. 14 damage. That's poopy. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. And then
Punchy punch.
A little kickity kick.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
Boop. 14.
Nice.
There we go. My
it should be a
kicks are
14
so
with
strong.
one die, not two.
Yeah, embarrassing. Okay.
It seems moderately injured at this point, maybe about halfway to dying. Seems very strong.
I guess I'm just gonna. Wait. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay there. I guess.
Cool.
If the gorillas aren't making a move against us,
Doesn't
and just
seem like it,
making
yeah.
fun of us.
Yep. All right, Audrin. You got 2 custodian Bodak things in the well here. You definitely feel like it worked, right? Whatever happened here. Honestly, you could probably just leave these things in the well and then like go. Though you do think like maybe when this all activates, Tavi's going to come out and have to fight these things.
Yeah, I think Audrin's thought here is more like, time to dust these guys and just
like
unload.
Throw firebolts at them. Reminds me of a certain terror bird nest.
Why do I need to throw firebolts at them when I can shoot them?
True.
With radiant damage.
You got firebolts in your guns.
I'll show them a firebolt or two.
Go ahead.
I don't know anything about these, so I'm just assuming this is going to be far superior to fire.
Well, we'll see.
Done fire!
Well, that one missed, unfortunately.
Done fire!
That one hits. Are you attacking the first one or the second one?
The first one. Because I assume that it's more damaged.
Yes. I don't actually know which one was the first one, now that I'm looking at these. It seems weird, because one of them does... This one has less for some reason, and I don't... When did it get attacked?
One of them got hit by Surge, right?
I know the one on the bottom. I think it was this one. Oh, you know what it is? I copy pasted the existing guy who was already damaged. That's what it was. All right. Let me quick fix that. But yes, you would be right. So this one should have 70 more health than it does. Yeah, this one is more damage. The first one.
Okay. And I will
good.
hit it for
13 radiant. Nice.
And then I will... I mean, I guess I'll steady aim.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And shoot my third shot. Oh! I'm glad that I steady aimed.
It didn't matter, but it was cooler.
No. I get my sneak attack damage on this.
Oh, right. Nice.
Boop.
Could have been better. Still fun, though.
I mean, I'm still happy that it's, 20... like 45 damage from one shot, is that right?
Yep, a hole burns through it.
And then I'll use my offhand shot.
That wasn't your offhand shot. Nice.
Wait, hold on. I
think you're right, because you get 3 attacks in your multi-attack,
Nope.
right?
Bonus action.
Steady aim.
Was steady aim.
Yep. All right, take me.
I could... Nah, I don't need action surge.
Not yet.
Flares her nostrils and rages.
Yep. Don't need no magic when you got pure rage.
Yup. All right. Dust Crusher. Now, wait, hold on. You said that there's an ability at the beginning. Sorry, real quick. I need to take some damage.
Oh, yeah. You're within 30 feet of it, so... Yep. Oh, sorry. It's at the start of its turn.
That's right. Okay. So let's go ahead and take... It's a demon, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just want to make sure. Does a 20 hit?
A 20. It does hit. Yep.
Okay, great. I'm going to use... okay, I'm not going to use my last bardic. Save it. Okay, 17 damage.
Nice.
And one more.
Nice. Hit.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, so as it's like coming closer to you, trying to bite you, I mean, it did bite you and like drain out your magic, right? But as it brings its head back, you rage and slam it into the face with Dust Crusher, and it stumbles away. Because you're fighting in the close combines of what seems to you to be the Sea Wyvern's hold.
Hey.
All right, cool.
I think that's my turn.
Henry and Damien keep fighting ghouls. Actually, after your turn, it will do a legendary action. Actually, I don't know if these are useful. Yeah, it doesn't. No, I will do it. Screech. Go make a wisdom save and throw.
Darn it.
All right, so you're frightened until the end of its next turn, and then it will attack you on its turn.
Okay.
So 2 bite attacks.
Dang it, man. Oh, I hate it when hindsight's 20/20 and you should have, done your bardic inspiration to up your AC.
Yeah, and honestly, if you want to call BS on this, that's fine. But they would have been flanking with each other. There would be plenty of room to do it.
Dang. No, I'm not calling BS on that. I mean, that's fine.
So, in which case, it's 29 plus 12 piercing and 14 plus 15 cold.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so that's...
And 23 hits for both those, right?
Uh-huh. Well, I'm assuming it's 32. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15. Okay. Ooh, that first attack just did 49 damage. Okay.
Nice.
Great. Love this for me. Okay.
Yeah, giant bat demon. Pretty terrifying.
Wow. Okay. That
and then,
just took out. Let's just took out about half my hit points that I had.
Yep. Unfortunately for you, the magic drain, if there's no spells affecting the target, there's a secondary thing that it can do instead. Go ahead and make another charisma saving throw for that first attack.
Wait, if I have no magical effects, is that what you said?
You don't have any spells cast on you, but you have something else, and go ahead and make a charisma saving throw. Okay, one magic item the target wears or carries loses its magical properties until the end of the target's next turn. And it would probably just be whatever it can see on you, right? So probably your hammer would be the first choice it would make. Right?
My tattoos? I don't know.
I mean, it gets another. Well, go ahead and make another save because it bit you twice, right?
Oh my god! Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, that one.
There you go. You got on that one. So, yep. So your hammer suddenly gets really heavy in your hand, and the light goes out. It's just a rod, right? At this point, it doesn't even have its. That it is bad. Your hammer like goes. You hear a take we as like the Dust Crusher's voice gets cut off for a moment, and he just says, "Oh, so delicious."
Awesome. Love this for me.
So Knock and Ronan continue to fight their fight, and then this Wraith will try to attack you from the other side and miss with the life drain, and then we're back to Nestor. Nestor will go ahead and take out his swords at this point since you're flanking. And he's got his +1 short swords, both of which miss. No, the 30 hits. And he does 9 damage. And Hunter's Mark activates on that too, right?
I believe so, because it said any weapon
attack.
Yeah. Ooh,
very nice. And then he gets an offhand attack because he has 2. But this one isn't magical.
And it doesn't hit anyway.
Nope, it does not.
This
all right.
guy's rough, Caleb.
Yup. Back to Lavrella. Lavrella has to make a... Oh, hilarious. On Lavrella's character, she accidentally wrote in her quarterstaff attack as being plus 510 to hit instead of 10. That would be hilarious. One of these days, I do need to like bring out a monster like that where they just have some ridiculously high number on something.
She could still crit, fail, and then it would
that's
miss.
True. That's true. Okay, she has to make a save to not be dominated by the snake, which is a wisdom save. Here we go. Okay, she fails that time.
Just remember, you can't say wisdom without dumb.
And unfortunately, she failed to save by 5 or more. So the choke snake instead controls the host for 1 minute instead of 1 turn.
Dang it.
So basically, Lavrella just tell him, I'm sorry. Right. And that was at the start of its turn, of her turn. So Lavrella is going to attack you now, Dilly. She will go ahead and cast Sunbeam.
That's not good.
So we see her eyes like turn into pits of. I think we see her eyes turn green, right? And then she like brings up her hand and then says, and does a sunbeam on you. Go ahead and make a con save.
Oh, I thought I was good at these. Oh, I'm rolling horribly.
Okay, you take 68 radiant damage, and you're blinded until the next turn. So that was 23 that I rolled up there. So you're blinded now, Deli.
Great.
And then as a bonus action, Lavrella will assume a luminous star-filled form for 10 minutes. She'll go ahead and do the archer. So she can't do her archer thing.
No,
as a bonus action this turn. But
yes, she wasn't in the 4 before. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. At least that's how I have it written down here.
No, that's correct.
I think there's an NPC. I think I've tailored it to as an NPC version anyway, but I think it's relatively the same.
At the beginning,
right, there you go.
Yeah.
Deli?
I think how low was the ceiling?
There is no ceiling. There is just empty air, and you're 80 feet down into a pit.
How fast is my fly speed?
Git. How fast is Deli's fly speed?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay. How far away was I from Lavrella?
I would imagine not more than 20 feet, somewhere between 10 and 20.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I was just blinded, yes, but I was also just looking at Lavrella.
Yep.
So here's my idea. I'm going to, with my movement, fly up in the air. And with my action, I'm going to do my old favorite call lightning. Right in the square I saw her at.
Two can play at that game. Druid fight.
So yeah, I'm just going to cast it like right where I saw her. Probably not going to do much, but I'm also just going to fly 30 feet up in the air. She also has to fly. And I think I get a save at the end of all of my turns, right?
I believe so.
For the blinding?
No, you're just blinded until your next turn.
Oh, okay. So that's
until her next turn. But
sure. Call lightning level. How high of a level do I cast this at? Or do I just do opposing sunbeams? Do we just have a laser fight?
I mean, that's
think we just have a laser fight. I think we have a laser fight. She was standing right in front. The problem with this is if I don't blind her, I'm in trouble because I can't hit her after this.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Do I do my old faithful or do I cast Sunbeam? Both are concentration.
I think you should flip a coin.
Let's see, 68 radiant versus they were at the same. It would be 60-10 lightning.
Minimum of 10 damage versus minimum of 8 damage.
Plus blinding. The other problem is if we leave a 60-foot radius, then it doesn't work as much.
Up to you. Don't mind me.
I'm just conflicted because if I cast Sunbeam, I can essentially hit it once. For sure. If I do Call Lightning, I can potentially hit it more often, but it's not going to have the potential to blind her because she can keep blinding me is the problem.
Yeah.
I think I have to do Call Lightning. It is the more likely that I can at least guess where she is. I can't really do that with Sunbeam.
Yep, that makes sense.
I don't like it. Using my last 6th level spell slot. Oh, wow, that was... Well, actually, that was okay damage.
All right, she fails the deck save.
Massively failed the deck save. And then I fly 30 feet up with my wings.
All right, sounds good.
And now it's a
Concentration check too.
Yes, that's I was trying to remember that and I forgot it. Yes, so con, and then what you did 33
damage, yes.
So that'd be a save of what, 16? Yeah. Hey, okay.
Dang it. So close.
Anna, the Prime Retriever shoots a lightning ray at you for 29 damage.
But no.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a deck save.
Oh, excellent. I love that it's a deck save.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're good?
I take no damage.
Yeah, right, because you have evasion, yeah. All right, sounds good. So you dance out of the way of the lightning. I mean, honestly, your quarterstaff also has like lightning stuff. So I would imagine that you just kind of
spin it in front of me.
Yeah. Avatar, the last Airbender style, right? Yeah. And then it will also try to attack you once with its bite. 21. I forget what you guys have for AC. Con save.
Okay.
You take 19 piercing, and then you might take some poison here. Yeah.
DC 19. That's so annoying. Okay. I'm gonna use my reaction again to half that damage, so it's only 20 instead of 40.
40, yeah. And then it gets a claw as well.
Well, that's rude. Okay.
So we just see it like dead set on like you are the one who is trying to get into this well, and it's just like
yeah, like it's really not doing anything to Nestor, and that's kind of rude.
It is. All right, that'll be it. The custodians will probably just try to start climbing. Let me take a look here. Yeah, how does climbing work in this edition? Climb. Movement climbing. Here we go. Let's see. Each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot when you're climbing something you're crawling. You ignore this extra cost if you have a climbing speed. I see. Yeah. Okay. So it's an athletics check. I think a 13 means this one that tried it first just cannot even do it at all. We'll try the other one. We'll try as well. Yep. So they're both scrabbling. It's like a very vertical, pit wall here. So they're trying to climb up to get to you guys, and they're just not doing it. The Gorellons continue to laugh and point and jeer. It seems like they're honestly like kind of lazy. Anna, they've gotten maybe fat and lazy being here, guarding this place. All right, back to you, Get. What do you do?
What class is the one in Takewees?
A bard.
Bard.
Lirith is bard.
That works for me. Cool. Yeah, I'll try and activate Takewees well.
Sounds great. Make that Arcana check. Hey, nice. Okay, I think you should get an extra good boon here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think. So first of all, I think the initial thing that Git would just do on its own is Git will put protection from evil and good on Takeweed.
Right.
Which will give, assuming everything is a fiend or an undead or something evil like that, then creatures will have disadvantage on attack rolls against her.
Nice.
And she can't be
frightened
or possessed.
Nice.
By them.
Very cool.
And I think as a bonus, I think the bardic power of the girl trapped within flares up, and I'll do a cure wounds at whatever Git's maximum would have been. Not
Nice,
cure wounds, a healing word.
Yep. Sounds good. Honestly, Takewee, go ahead and take a bardic from Lirith too, as you hear her talk to you, right? As the well activates. You say, Takewee, hold on. We're all coming. We're all arriving. We will be here to help you soon. Just hold on.
Thanks.
An 18 heal.
Nice. And I don't know what let's see if she was I think she's probably whatever level she was before. When she gets returned, she'll probably be higher level, but we'll just do a D6.
Okay, sounds good. I'm sorry, who's the healing for?
You.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
In fact, because it was a crit, can I give her elemental gift so that she starts getting flame genie powers as well?
Sure. What does that do again?
Flame genie powers?
Yeah, I get a fly speed of 30 feet as like around your legs, some like flaming tornado appears.
And honestly, feel free to take Dust Crusher back because you got a crit 34. I think there's a surge of power that appears in this well, and you get juiced up for a bit.
Ew. Thanks, Git.
All right. Benedict has continued to fight demon mosquitoes. And then Surge is going to probably heal himself because he's like, I'll leave you to that, Audrin. And then he'll go ahead and dump a bunch of...
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got this, buddy. Go.
He's going to go ahead and just dump a bunch of healing himself. Let's see. What does he have? Paladin level is 15. Quick, what's 15 times 5? 125?
75. 15
75.
times 5?
Yeah.
15 times 5 is 75.
75. He'll dump 70 points of healing on him. Get him back up significantly. Though actually, you know what I need to do? He needs to get another D6 plus 15 before that, because last round I forgot to roll for his protective spirit. There you go. All right, cool. I don't know if he has another thing he wants to do really there. Doesn't really have a bonus action. Okay, sounds good. The choke snake will You're like flying in the air. Oh, what is real quick? What does the 1 level of exhaustion give you? I forgot about that. What's the first level? The disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws. I always forget. Doesn't show up on that NPC sheet, so I'm pulling it up. Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay, that hasn't come up for her yet. I'm not sure the choke snake itself will want to do much. But it will try to recharge its psychic subjugation, and it does so. So, are you within 60 feet, Deli? There'd be no way you could have gotten that far away,
You flew 30 feet up in the air, so...
Yep. Okay, make an intelligence saving throw.
Oof.
Nope, 17 is not good enough. You take 10d8 psychic damage. Oof.
Gosh.
And you are stunned until the end of the snake's next turn.
So I fall 30 feet.
Yep. This is looking bad.
You don't.
Oh, yeah, because you...
Huh?
You hover.
Oh, okay.
Nice. All right, there you go. Yeah, so the thing kind of just like... what's the snake's name from Jungle Book? Whatever that snake's Ka, it does the hypnosis eyes. All right, back to you, Anna. Fighting a giant mechanical spider.
And I will continue to do so.
Do it.
Let me scroll up all the way to the top.
Lots of dodging and weaving and going underneath the thing's legs and trying to slam them and make it trip. Get
22.
weak joints. Hit.
11 damage.
Nice.
Come on. That's a crit, baby.
Nice.
19. Yes, that's the kind of damage I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Okay, one more.
Nice hit.
10 damage.
Getting into a rhythm now.
And then instead of hitting it, I am going to use my bonus action to second wind. Because
nice.
I keep getting hit. So
yep.
I have to remember how much I'm supposed to roll for that. And I guess that'll be my whole turn.
Okie dokie. Audrin, back to you. I'm just gonna fire into these things. Yeah. Just steady aim and just keep firing.
Yeah, pretty much. Steady aim, fire.
Go. Oh no. 6 hit points. Hit.
And I got a sneak attack. So, pew.
Nice.
And shot 2.
Hit.
Is dead yet?
Nope. That is with I guess steady with for the first attack. So yeah, no.
Well,
nope.
That was my turn.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, you're certainly shooting at a bunch. They're just very strong. Yep. All right, take me. Giant bat.
Wow, my turn again already. Holy moly. What's this? Multiple turns in one
session?
In one session?
What is this, functional combat in Dungeons and Dragons?
Okay.
I think the real miracle is me taking a turn that lasted less than 10 minutes.
At least you're self-aware, Jordan.
We appreciate a self-aware king.
I've been, well, I don't know about king, but I've been self-aware since Terra Nullius.
All right. Well, I guess since Dust Crusher is powered back up, I will attack with the Dust Crusher. No reason not to do that. So, oh no,
that does not hit.
Okay, that's better.
That does.
Okay.
Takes you a while to get the juice back.
Oh, you know what? I do have a Bardic though. Oh, I wonder if that's worth it or not.
Could be.
Oof. I don't know what their AC is.
Yeah, I don't think it's been clear yet.
No. I don't know when else I would use this. Right?
Especially now that you can't be frightened by it.
Right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and roll the d6 to see if I can hit it.
Yep.
Okay.
Hit it.
Sweet. And then I will also use my Bardic Inspiration for one of these hits to add damage and up my AC. I'll do that for this first one. So
Ooh. Nice.
plus, let's see here. Okay, so a +2 to my AC. Okay, and then one more attack. Hit. Okay.
Nice. Well done.
There we go.
Moderately injured.
That's
Starting
my
to be staggered.
turn.
Sounds good.
If it would like to hit the homunculus, that would also be great. So I could actually use my reactions to help and do something with that.
Nah, it's going to bite you twice.
Oh, man. Okay. Darn.
Hits that second one, right?
Yes, it does.
All right. So 20 piercing, 18 cold. And go ahead and 22 right now?
So 21
higher than that, right?
21 misses.
Oh, is it a disadvantage?
You have protection from evil and good.
Well, it's also flanking with the Wraith, though, so
yeah,
I think it's a straight roll, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go ahead and make that charisma save.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just subtracting the damage. Wait, I did that calculation wrong. 10 minus 18. Okay.
Trying to drain your magic again.
All right. Oh, dang it. You know what? I should have saved it for
I forgot about this. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. So
bye, Dust Crusher.
Yeah, it'll take Dust Crusher away again.
Yeah, I don't see why it would choose a different. I'll be like, look at that. That's on her belt. Let's do that one instead. You know.
Oh, look, a potion of healing. Let me take that temporarily. All right, cool. The Wraith will try to drain your life, and it will succeed.
Oh, dang it. Even with my additional
17 necrotic, make a DC 14 con save.
Okay.
You good? So your hit point maximum is not reduced by that amount.
Okay. I do take.
All right. Nestor's going to attack the spider. Hit both times. And then his second. Yep. All three of them a hit. And he gets another 36. Nice. Well done. It's definitely seeming to get on its last several legs here. All right. Lavrella is fully under the choke snake's control and is going to blast you.
Am I at least no longer blinded? Or is that at the end of its turn?
I believe it's at the end of her turn. Let me check. It is. Wait, where does it say that? Yeah, blinded until your next turn. So you are no longer blinded at the beginning of her turn here.
Okay.
But she will do it again.
Yep.
DC 18 con save or take 17 damage.
At least now I get to try and make a save. Con save?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not blinded,
Nice.
but I have to make another con save.
For concentration, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, wait a
You
second.
take
I
half
had
that?
advantage on that anyway. So half
Nice.
that. So that's
8. And then she will archer attack you as well.
I'm not doing great. 13
And miss.
misses.
Yep. So she's, shooting star magic at you. All right, Deli.
Well, I'm stunned. How long was I stunned for?
That's a good question.
Homunculus. Homunculus.
Oh, yeah. Feel free to do homunculus, yeah.
Homunculus will throw a bead of force at the Wraith.
I made the mistake of opening Deli's character sheet again. I need to have like a sticky note next to my computer that just says, "Do not open Deli."
It's all I got going for me right now.
You know, you could take screenshots of Deli's thing and open those a lot quicker and easier.
Yeah, I know. This is what I'm looking at. Let's see. End of this choke stakes next turn. Yep. Yeah, you're still stunned. You're not
Okay.
blinded.
So I'm just kind of sitting here.
Yeah, dazed. All right, it's the retriever's turn.
Homunculus.
Yeah, it was the
Homunculus threw a beat of 4, so the Wraith needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sounds good. Dex save, go.
DC.
Yeah, what's the DC on that?
DC 15.
All right, cool. So it saves.
Yeah, but there is currently a force wall on the other side of Alyssa. It gets pushed out of the way, but now there is, they'll have to move if they want to flank again.
Got it. All right, sounds good. And then we got the custodians. I mean, they're going to kind of uselessly just try to climb up the wall. I doubt it's going to work very well. Okay, I think they can attempt to do so. And they can move at half of their speed up the 80-foot wall. They can move 30. Yeah, so they've gotten a total of 30 feet up the 80 feet of wall, and they will likely fall as soon as you shoot them again, and they like lose their grip. So that'll be fun. Let's cut back to Git. What do you do, my friend?
Link that. Might as well link Anna to it. Prioritize those ones. Caleb left. Okay, I'm gonna make a cool roll, and if I succeed, we win the combat.
Woo!
Good, because I'm slowly dying. I build Deli. I prep Deli for being support, not for being aggro.
I've returned. You do not win the combat instantly. If you make this roll.
Caleb, if you were gone for much longer, I was prepared to do an ad reading.
like you do. 25, nice. So this one definitely is feeling a little harder, right? You're trying to get the Lady of Pleasure connected to it, right? Like her well.
Yeah.
So you can tell that there are extra safeguards in place on this one. Now, I don't necessarily think that means you fail this roll, but so I think Git gets a glimpse of kind of what this really is and means. Demogorgon obviously like killed her and put her here with the black bile weapon and stuff. But you can also sense that there are several like safeguards in place. Obviously, he put guardians there, right? The retriever is there specifically to make sure that people don't get the Lady of Pleasure out of here. The Gorallons are also there to guard the well. And you know that if she does actually make it out of the well, which you have, I think you've done it. You've connected, at least tentatively, you've connected the well to your chain here. But you know that if/when this goes off and she is freed, like extra safeguards will also go off, and you're not 100% sure what they are. You think that like a magical effect will be activated in the area that might be harmful to Anna and Nestor, and that maybe some more enemies like guardians will be teleported to them, but you're not sure the specifics. You can just sense that magic kind of lingering there.
Mm-hmm.
So
in terms of...
Yeah, what minor boon would you like to give Anna and Nestor?
I think. Can I give Anna and Nesta a charge of Armor of Agathis?
Sure, yeah.
Yep. So I'll spend the slot I have for that. So you'll both Anna and Nesta will get 20 temporary hit points.
Nice. A thin layer of ice kind of starts to coat them.
And when they're hit,
Blue
fun stuff
fire.
happens.
Blue fire, I think.
Yeah, blue fire, nice.
Time.
Love it. All right, cool. Back to Surge. And
is there any AC boost with that armor, or is it just temp hit points? Just okay.
Temp hit points, and if they melee attack you, they'll take damage.
Amazing.
Surge will. Oh, nice. He's going to cast Aura Vitality. You can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points. So he'll just do it on himself. Getting ready for whatever else is to come here. All right, the choke snake, because you guys don't know that there's everybody else is fighting for their lives, especially Deli. So you are no longer stunned, Deli, because it's the choke snake's turn again. We'll see if it can recharge it. It cannot. And it will likely not really do anything then, because it has Lavrella under its control. It doesn't really want to worry about that. It doesn't want to hurt her anymore, really. So it will just do nothing. Kind of laugh hollowly, hiss. And it'll ready its action to bite you if you get close, which I doubt.
Not getting close to that stupid thing.
Exactly. All right, back to you, Anna. Try to finish this thing off. I bet you can.
Yes. I am going to hit it. Yeah.
Nice.
15 damage.
Not dead yet.
Okay. 14 damage.
Wait, give me a second. No, not dead yet.
Okay. That just misses.
That misses.
Oh my gosh, let me try and gig it. Okay. 10 damage?
Exactly what it needed. You crush its head in. You'll crumple your fist through its, your fist crumples its head, and it slumps to the ground, kind of jittering, and yeah. And then at that point, of course, the Gorallans look at each other and are like, "Oh, I guess it's us now, right? I guess we got to do something." Do you do anything else?
I guess I'll move back over here with Nestor.
And Nestor, is putting another arrow in his bow, and he just says, "That was hard enough. I'm not sure. How much longer is this thing going to take?"
Okay, you haven't been hit at all, sir. You can't. What are you acting like?
You could say he's worried. He's worried about you. He's not acting like he's hurt. He's tired by shooting so many arrows, and he's worried about you.
Look, some sort of magic came to us, and now I'm feeling in the triple digits again. So I'm feeling great.
All right, Audrin.
Let's
go shoot these guys.
Same as the second verse, same as the first.
I think it's the third at this point, but yeah, go ahead.
Second verse is the third verse, is the fourth verse is the pistol.
Hit.
And obviously,
it's a modern worship song, Just whoa, a couple times.
Or an 80s song. Oh,
True.
Jesus Christ is there.
All right. Yep. Ripping holes through this thing, and it is it will definitely have to make a I'm gonna have it make a deck save to like keep its deck trying to think of what save this would be to like keep its grip. Strength save? Deck save? Make another athletics check. Let's say strength. It fails. It takes 12 damage as it hits the ground.
Is it dead
very
yet?
good? Nope.
Is the other one crawling up?
Yep.
I shoot it down.
Hit. 8 damage. And then I'll make a strength save for it. It falls. Takes 36 damage.
I shout down at them, "No! Bad!" And then I shoot the first one again.
Okay, sounds good. Good. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I think they are definitely, they understand at this point that they're not really able to get to you or do anything. But unfortunately, they just don't really have any other option, right? So they're just like, I guess we're just gonna keep trying this over and over again. They're smart enough that they understand that this is not optimal, but they also are not smart enough to try to do anything else. All right,
they don't know how to surrender.
Yeah. It's not in their undead programming.
Well, don't have Dust Crusher with me now. But I do still have my old Warhammer.
True.
So I think Takewee's just like, all right, sorry. Drops
just like
it.
Drop it. Yeah.
And then just takes out her other one from her back.
Yep.
It's like, this one is technically still magical, but it's just a +1 Warhammer. So we'll just use that one. I won't get the demon damage, but that's okay. So we'll take it. So
better than hitting it with a rod.
Right. That's non-magical.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
I accidentally did minus 167 instead of my... Okay, I think I...
Wow, nobody saw that. That's cool.
Yeah, so you see, take it out, hit it again. Another 15, nice. It's definitely very damaged, but you're not able to take it down yet.
Okay.
And it is its turn now, and it'll probably try to take this thing's magic. Miss, because it's not flanking with the Wraith anymore. And miss again. There you go.
Goodness.
Yeah, so you're dodging, weaving, rolling as it tries to bring down its giant jaws. And the Wraith will then, go around, and we'll say for whatever reason they can't, because I assume you're kind of still back up against the force wall. It can come from the side, but it can't flank right now because this guy didn't move. So attempt to life drain and miss. We're back to Nestor, and Nestor is, I guess, just gonna fire at the Growlins. I think he probably just asks, like, are we going to try anything else with the well, or just wait? To you, Anna. Emily.
Sorry, I totally missed that. What did you say?
That's right. Nestor was just basically exasperatedly saying, are we going to try anything else with the well, or are we just waiting?
I mean, I think we're just waiting. I don't know. Neither of us are magical to do anything with the well.
True.
Like, there's nothing that we can even, like, try to figure out. Like, I think we're just kind of...
Very true. He's like, yeah, I suppose normally we have Audrin and Deli here to do these sorts of things.
Right. I'm like, we're just kind of muscle.
Yep. So he'll just he'll drop his swords and bring up Birthright again and try to shoot. I think he'll do Sharpshooter and give himself a -5 penalty to his attack rolls to try to do some more damage to these things. Because he's like, they're like naked monkey things. It would probably hit easier. And he was correct. So he does 16 and 19.
To which one?
The one on the right. 2 arrows sink into its chest, and it goes. And
wait, does this work now if I do this? Oh, to that one? Ooh.
Oh, yes, your cursor.
I learned.
Yeah, wait, how do you do that? How do you do that again?
You hold B, and then you
Hold
just
B,
move your mouse around.
Nice. All right, back to Lavrella. Lavrella is going to continue doing Sunbeam at you, Deli. Con save.
Do I have to?
Yep. And you can go ahead and do what you're doing with homunculus there, Josh.
20. I made it.
All right, so only half of that damage and no blindness, but she will try to throw an archer bolt at you as well. And crit!
No! I ignore crits because of my armor.
Yes. Very good. You will still take 2d8 plus 1 radiant damage. There you
go. Guys, I'm doing very, 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 very badly.
And now it's your turn. I marked that homunculus damage on the big guy.
Well, I'm going to cast
fire his gun that he was willing to use. He has one.
I'd like to think that
we never use it.
Yeah, he turns off the wand and goes.
Wait a second. Does Lavrella look like she could? I'm debating if it's worth attacking or getting out of range because Sunbeam only has a range of 60 feet.
Yeah.
I think it might be more worth it to get out of range. I'm just going to fly up 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm now 90 feet away from her, and I think I'm out of the pool of the hole at that point, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what I might do is I might fly up 70 feet and then 10 feet to get out of there. So I'm like on the ground now.
Sure. Yeah, you're right at the edge of the well, but not in line of sight.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. And you're probably like panting and holding your wounds, like ugh. All right, sounds good. The retriever is dead. So the custodians, I think at this point we'll just ignore the custodians. It's not kind of a waste of time to just have them climb and shoot them over and over again. We know you're going to eventually kill them. But we will have the Garalons attack. So this one will go after Nestor. So here we go. We got a bite. That hits him for 22 piercing, but obviously the armor of Agathis kicks in, I assume.
Yeah, so
what does he have for 10 hit points?
HP. He's got 20 HP.
20.
Okay. It takes 20 cold damage. Oh no, yeah, 20 cold damage.
20 cold, nice. Noted. So that goes away, and then it will attack with its claws as well. That 29 hits for another 23 slashing. And this other one will do the same to you, likely, or at least try. All right, we got a bite.
Yeah,
27, I think.
It takes 13 damage, and I still have some temp hit points.
Okay.
Yeah, so it takes 20 cold.
Oh, it takes all of them?
Takes all the cold every time. Yeah, even if it's just 1 temp HP lost.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it takes 20 twice for both.
Yep.
Ooh, nice. Incredible. Okay, so then
19 slashing on that claw then as well.
Yeah. There's a reason Adeline was so fun to play, because she was a tanky wizard.
Okay, wait. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out now. Never mind. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so then takes a 20 twice, so now I'm taking 12 damage. which is this. And then I'm gonna half the last one and take 10 damage from that.
Sounds good.
Does it look affected? Do they look affected at all after taking?
Yeah, the cold damage definitely did something to them.
Okay.
So they grab the
a little nervous.
Yeah, they grabbed the thick tree trunk branches that they were like kind of like sitting on and like swung down like King Kong and then like trying to slam you. You guys are dodging as best you can, but you're getting hit a couple times. All right, back to you, Get.
I'll hook up Benedict.
Sounds good.
Or attempt.
Nice. Do you have advantage?
Yeah. So all intelligence.
Right, enhance ability, right?
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. So I think what this means is that whatever was happening in there with him, he finishes fighting the mosquito things, and he'll be freed up to do something to like move towards someone else on his turn. Right. He'll be able to go help someone else. Mm-hmm. So honestly, he'll probably come and help you, Anna. he'll make a break for that. Well, would you like to give him any particular boon?
I think if I may, I think I'll spend like a charge of magic mouth essentially to like do a tannoy system broadcast of like once you beat your thing, head to the different wells.
Yeah.
And specifically say like when this all kicks off, like something big is going to happen at and as well.
Right. And yeah, so Benedict is making a beeline. He's like, I gotta help her.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds good. And it'll be his turn next, and he will do so. So Benedict, I think, did we say that he just like tied a rope and then kind of climbed down that way to get down to his? Trying to think if he has any. He has divine intervention, of course, but I'm trying to think if he has any other way of like.
I do still have a couple of charges of elemental gift.
Yeah. I honestly, that would be helpful for him. So, so it's 30 feet.
Just give him a flight as well. Yeah, 30 foot flight.
Yep. Okay, so sounds good. So he's 60 feet out of the well on his turn. He's 20 feet from the top. I'll go ahead and put that in a tooltip. So I remember. All right, sounds good. And then Surge. Honestly, I think. Let's say for this, for ease of the narrative here, let's just say that you've killed the Bodax. It's not really interesting to keep just piling into them a bunch. We'll just assume you've finished them off. And so Surge will basically just be like, well, then we need to go head to Anna and help her then, right? And then he'll do so, right? So you guys are like at the well, and he will move. I think he moves 60 feet, so he'll move 60 feet on his turn. I believe that's all he can do. He can do it's a bonus action. He'll give himself another 2d6 hit points. All right. Sounds good. The choke snake will try to recharge its psychic subjugation, which it does, but it can't see you, so it.
Oh, thank goodness.
It won't do it on you. Currently, I don't even think you're in the range, even if it could see you.
Good.
But I'm not sure the choke snake is going to do anything. Likely, the Lorvrella will try to like get up there somehow. So for now, it'll just stay put and do its like will bite if someone comes near, ready to action. And then we're back to Anna.
Okay. Is the gorilla in a range where I can hit it, or did it like swing back up?
No, I don't think it moved away.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna hit the gorilla by me. 22.
22 hits.
Excellent. 15. 7 damage. That's bad. Oh, that misses.
That one misses.
And then I'm going to kick him.
Miss.
I'm assuming that also misses.
Yup.
Cool. I think that's all for me to do.
Sounds good. Trying to get in as many jabs as you can, but I mean, honestly, it's like a big, tough gorilla thing, so it's doing stuff, but it's slow going. They're tough. Audrin, you want to move away as well from the well?
I don't know why I wouldn't. Well, I think Audrin tells Tavi, I'll be back for you, I swear, and I'm going to go help the others.
Yeah.
And then he'll leave.
And I do think that you get the sense from Get too, like during when he told everybody that like as long as there's no like immediate enemies in the well, they'll be safe. Like it's not like you have to stay at the wells once you've unlocked them. So yeah, how far are you going to move? The map should be accurate, so you can move yourself however far you can move on your turn. You can also go scoop up Surge too.
Yeah, I think I'd scoop up Surge and then we'd head out. But how far from the hole am I? Like in the middle of the hole.
You moved up what, 60 feet?
Yeah.
So there would be 20 more feet to get to the top, and then you'd be level.
Well, then I can do 40 feet. So basically I get to Surge, I guess.
Okay, yeah. You get to Surge and scoop them up, and then on your next turn, you can just like fly as the crow flies all the way over this way.
But I was the crow.
Bat.
Actually, no, I was a bat. Never mind.
All right, Tickby.
Either way, Ozzy's gonna bite your head off.
Wonder what I should do with my turn. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I mean, you can pick up Dust Crusher because
I think you could.
Oh, is it? I must have missed that.
You could take the dodge action.
Yeah. It's just for a turn that the magic drain lasts.
Oh, okay. Then I will pick it up. I will drop.
Like it probably even just activates on its own free will as like Dust Crusher's like pick me up. Right.
I like to think it's like my toddler, like, come on, pick me up.
Yeah, her arms raised. Up.
All right, let's go. Dust Crusher.
A 17 misses.
Yeah. Dust Crusher, why have you failed me? Wait, why is the homunculus not flanking with me?
Well, it was shooting magic missiles.
The homunculus has 7 hit points. He is a very self-preservationist man. His life is worth 100 gold pieces, and he knows it.
I'm just saying, this thing's not going to attack. It's not going to get attacked. And if it does, then I will use the damage that it takes to inflict more pain. All right, whatever. It's fine. Okay, there we go. That hits.
Yep.
Hold on. Let me click my demon damage real quick. There we go. All right.
Nice. It's very close to being dead.
All right. That's it.
All right. It's going to try to bite you.
Miss.
Nice.
Hit.
And it hit. 13 piercing, 14 cold, 1 charisma save from you.
Okay. Hold on. My brain is totally fried, so I have to have the calculator app out so I can
27. Oh yeah, I guess it's
it's half. So for the piercing damage.
20 total.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. That is much easier than what I was thinking in my head. All right, here we go. Charisma.
Hey, you got it.
I got it.
Dust Crusher says, I won't let it do it again. We'll slay this fiend. And then the Wraith is going to attack. I do think at this point the Nightwing has like gone around to the other side to flank you on the horizontal plane there. And Life Drain misses though. This poor Wraith has done nothing.
Pathetic.
Yep. You're welcome for not having it do it every single round like technically the ability says. Nestor is going to... I guess he's just going to have to take out his swords at this point because it's right in his face. You know what he's going to do? He's going to do Steel Wind Strike. Why not? So he's going to do a melee attack against each target. Yeah, he'll do it. You know what? No, he doesn't. He's going to save this in case of a better time, because technically he's missing out on some targets. And it's not technically desperate yet. He will go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark on the one he's fighting and attack with his short swords. So he hits the...
Just so you know, you don't have to cast it again. It lasts a minute of concentration.
He can just... Well, he can move it to other targets?
He can just
okay,
move
that's
it to other targets as part of his bonus action. So you don't have to use the spell slot. But
Yep. All right, so he hits the first and the last attacks. He misses that middle one. So he does 17 damage. All right, there you go. Lavrella, I'm sure she has some way of getting up, so she'll probably do that. Let's see. She can cast.
She can turn into the. She can use a bonus action to turn into the dragon starry form, which has a flight speed.
Yes, that's the likely one. I was trying to see if there's any magic spells she could do.
I don't
that
think
would
we
make
get
sense either,
the fly
but
spell.
probably not. No, yeah, but just transport via plants. There's no plants really here.
Plants down here.
No, actually, wait a second. No, I don't think there's no plants down here, but technically there's a jungle above. So,
but you have to transport via plant. It has to be a plant down there for her to transport.
Via. I know. I'm just trying to remember that for later. Okay, yeah, I think she'll change it. She'll bonus action change to dragon starry form, and
speed is
20 feet. So she can't move super fast, but she'll move 40 feet up. And I'm just going to double check the choke snakes thing real quick. Is there any other? Yeah, that's okay. So she starts to rise into the air. And Homunculus can do a thing. It'd be hilarious if the Homunculus finishes off this thing. And then Del, you can decide what you do after that.
So Get sent out a thing saying to go to Anna's well?
Go to the other wells in general, but he also mentioned that there's extra things that are going to happen at Anna's well once this ritual goes off.
I think I would just start flying that direction because at this point I can outrun Lavrella.
Yeah.
I think at this point
He's like, we'll deal with this later.
Well, because like if I just keep running 60 feet each turn, she can't catch me.
Yep. Sounds good. So you just fly 60 feet?
Yeah. At some point, maybe in the middle of all this, I will heal myself because I am low. But oh frick, I do not have a lot of spell slots to do that.
So does Deli know where Anna is?
Well, we would have described it.
I think that all of you have an innate feeling and connection to all the wells right now.
Okay.
The pull.
Yeah, exactly. All right, sounds good. What does the homunculus do? If anything?
I was looking, and the only other thing it has is a Wand of Wonder. So I think it will use the final charge on the Wonder Magic Missiles.
Okay.
Which apparently I need to refresh. My roll.
While you're doing that, I'm going to roll for the Gorallons. This is on Nestor. All of those hit. This is going to start getting dangerous real fast here. Nestor has like half of his hit points now. And this other one is going to attack you, Anna.
Oh, okay. Well, 2 miss.
Nice. 21 piercing.
So I'm going to half that.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Well done.
I mean, I've been under half my hit points for a second, but it's fine. I don't, complain about it.
He wasn't complaining. Yeah,
it's fine.
The homunculus does a good amount of damage to the Nightwing, but wow, max damage. Very, very impressive. But does not kill it.
And the wand of magic missile rifle shatters.
Oh, sad day. All right, back to you.
Gonna have to buy another one.
You have Damien's and Tanakh still.
I'll connect Damien.
Okay. Nice. Yep, I think that's good enough. The two of them are pretty good at fighting off these ghouls. I think you pick up with them having killed them all at this point. And yeah, what do you give them / do with them?
I think they received the same Tannoy system announcement.
Yep.
As theirs gets connected. And then
honestly, a fly speed for them would be handy too, because then they could just fly right over this way.
Yeah. I have one more elemental gift, so I'll do that for them.
Sounds good. Yep. So I think Damien says, kind of under his breath, he looks back down at the well and says, "We'll be back for you, friend. It won't be long." And then he sheathes his sword, and then they Superman into the air. All right. It's not their turns yet, though. So, all right, we're back to Benedict, who is going to fly 20 feet up, be level again, and then he can fly another 10 feet, and then another 30 feet towards you, Anna. All right. Surge will go along for the ride, Audrin. Let you do the fly-in, but he will do his Aura Vitality on you this time. Give you another 6 hit points. Back to the choke snake, but it's not going to matter. They're just going to chase you very slowly for now. And then back to you, Anna.
How are these monkeys looking?
This one is looking pretty damaged, but the one in front of you is not so much. Well, I guess they're pretty close to being set. So I would say they have maybe about a fourth or a third of their health down, somewhere around there.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the one by me.
Mm-hmm. Hit.
Okay, 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna have it to try and make a con saving throw or be stunned.
Good idea. Unfortunately, they're very good at con saves.
Yeah, I figured, but I figured I should at least try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I'm going to is there enough room where I would be able to flank the one by Nestor?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. How far are these? Oh, that's way far though. Dang. Okay, I'm just gonna keep hitting mine, I guess.
Yeah. Well, so as a note, this is not accurate. You guys are all down in the well. You're right here.
Oh, okay. Well,
you're fighting in a 40-foot space.
Okay.
Down here.
I still think I don't want to do it because I didn't stun my monkey. And we'd get flanking, but then the monkeys could also get flanking.
All right, that's a miss.
Yeah.
That
it? 8 more damage. This is really no good. And a kick. Nope.
Oof.
Too bad I'm not flanking. So sad. Yep, there we go. 16 damage for the turn.
Very good. All right, Audrun, you flying? How fast can you get, or how far can you get?
Well,
I know you're not quite as fast as Anna, but I know you're fast.
If I use all of my movement speed and my bonus action thing to also dash, I believe that's 90 feet.
90? That makes sense to me.
Which actually, I probably could have grabbed Surge and moved an additional 30 feet.
Okay, I'll move you an additional 30 then.
Yeah.
So you're like right there. You can see the well on the horizon. I'm coming, Anna. All right, Takewee, you want to finish off this demon?
I would love to. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully this isn't super pathetic.
Yep.
It's pathetic!
Misses. That one hits. It's dead.
Yes!
Slam its head into the ground and it crumples and dies. Very good. And we'll just say the Wraith kind of...
I think in the description it says that it disappears when it hits zero.
Yeah. All right, cool. There you go. Your demon is slayed.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, and then I use my rocket boots to just start shooting up.
Yeah. Right. You got the elemental gift. I was like, gift. What rocket boots are you talking about? What are you talking about?
My fiery rocket boots.
You know, the rocket boots that Audrey made me.
Yeah.
Came me on our anniversary.
Okay, but in all seriousness.
Yep. All right, Nightwake's gone. Sounds good. We're back to Nestor, who will fight the guy in front of him. Not sure there's anything else he really wants to do. Oh, we can become invisible. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, become invisible so everything attacks me. I love that idea. You're going to get your girlfriend killed. So dead.
Yeah. So I guess you won't do that.
I mean, you can. I'm just letting you know what's going to happen if you do.
Yeah, no, he would think about that. Okay, he's just going to attack. That was not very good.
He's still did better than me.
2 hits. All right, so we got 18 and then another 2d6. Just fighting with the swords. Very good. All right, you guys are holding off the Gorellons as best you can. Damien, and then we're going to head over so they can get 20 feet from the top. Or at least, that's what Damien does on his turn. Well, we can basically assume removing more or less the same. But Lavrel is also following. The Punculus, I assume, will just follow Takewee.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're back to Delhi. Move another 60 feet.
Yep.
Everybody's just kind of closing in. Sounds good. Back to the Gorellons. The question is now, can Anna hold out long enough? Here we go.
I don't know.
Bite and a claw. These are both on you, Anna.
Okay, the first one just misses. And then
17 and 22.
Yeah, those hit. But I'm still standing.
All right. Let's see. Oh, only that one hit for Nestor. That's clutch. All right. Still standing. Get out of that. You want to do that last well for us, please?
Oh, and I'm using my reaction to half some damage.
I figured.
Yeah.
Ronan and Tanakh. Okay, so I think this one's a little trickier. Ronan and Tanakh are being actively blocked by this lich that is apparently commanding a swarm of ants using some magical item. to like attack them. They're really having a hard time. Ronan has been at the top of his game, doing all sorts of spell shaping, evocation stuff, burning through spells. Tanakh is doing so much damage with his smites, but they're right next to the fortress, and this has been the toughest fight, I think, out of almost all of them, because of how many things they've had to face. So I don't think that's good enough to unlock it yet. There's just too much interference that close. Do you have any thoughts on what that might look like or what you might try?
So all the ants like at the bottom of the.
There are a bunch of them on the
Are they
bottom,
like,
yeah. What is this looking like or feeling like with Get?
I think as things are so harsh, I think that like he just tries to send like a pulse of energy through it to try and like clear off some of the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'll just like try and do like word of radiance and just like do a little mini nuke because every creature of my choice. So it's just like
nice. We see a bunch of the ants just popping. Right. Nice. Neat. Yeah, I think we can assume that is definitely clearing up some of the way there. And you'll have a much better shot of it next time. All right, cool. One more round we gotta make, and you should probably be able to do it on the next one. We're gonna have Benedict move 60. Surge is following you. Chokesnick is following Anna. Back to you. See so many flying things just like flying over the jungle and heading towards the well.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna try and keep hitting this gorilla. Oh, there we go. 12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 22 hits.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage.
Were you flanking with Nesta?
No.
Nope.
I decided not to because then the gorillas could flank us.
Yeah, you can like back to back.
That would be really bad.
That 27 hits, of course.
14.
Yep.
And a kick. Misses.
Miss. Don't you have like judgment from on high powers?
I do. But you have to use it as an action, so I would lose all of my attacks.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
For a bunch of the stuff.
I should have designed a better magic item for you. What am I thinking?
It's
Need Audrin to make those into bonus actions. All right, that it?
Well, no, because part of it is for free.
Part of it is for free, but I've already used some of the stuff today because we've had fights already.
Okay, yeah.
That's true. There are a lot of fights that have happened today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, back to you, Audrin. You can get 90 feet, so you are very close to the well. And that's it. Cool. And then Takewee, I assume you're also flying?
Yeah.
So you can fly up 60 feet and you're 20 feet from the top of the well. Unless you already flew last time. At the end
I can actually fly up 80 feet.
Oh yeah, but well,
I guess it would be a fly speed of 30. Yes,
I think that's the case. But didn't you do it last time? Because you had a movement.
Yeah, I had movement.
Done, right?
So yeah, I could.
So yeah. You are now 10 feet away from the well.
Okay.
So there you go.
But yeah, unfortunately, that's my turn. By the time I get there, they'll probably all be over.
All right. We'll assume Henry's just moving the same time Damien is, and they'll show up.
Yeah. We see Henry like suddenly slightly annoyed as he receives the mental message that one of the magic missiles has been destroyed.
Yep. All right, Tanakh and Ronan are fighting for their lives, and so is Nestor. We'll have Nestor attack with his short swords. And he hits all of his attacks.
Is there a reason why Nestor hasn't used his favorite bow?
Because I am bad at Dungeons & Dragons. That is why.
No, I see why that is. It's because That was the annoying thing I found about Favored Foes, that you can't have it and Hunter's Mark because they both require concentration, which makes the whole thing kind of pointless.
That is very pointless. Par for the course for Beastmaster Ranger, though. Makes sense to me. And then he gets another 3d6. All right. You guys are doing lots of damage to these things, right? But they are so tough. Like, you're literally fighting two King Kongs, basically, right? And you're doing your best. All right. Damien and Henry are flying. And then we're back to Livrella. We're just assuming Livrella's eventually gonna be flying towards you as well, but she'll be quite a ways behind. And you can move 60, yeah? Deli?
Yep.
Okay, you're moving closer. And then back
to the map to scale?
I should be, yeah. All right, Goralons. Well, this might be where it all ends. All right, we'll do the one at a time. This is on you, Anna. Miss. Hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits. I guess I'm going to go ahead and half that damage.
Yeah, just in case.
Just in case. Okay, so half of 17 would be 8.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, one more claw. Oh, no.
But it's fine because it just takes me to 0.
True, yep.
So it's fine. It's fine.
All right. So you're at 0 exactly.
I tried so hard.
Exactly. And then we got a Goralon on Nestor. Miss. Hit. And hit. I think he's still up, though.
I think he's still up.
Yes. I'm still standing. All right. Get.
We'll give it a go.
Do it.
Caleb, when you were singing that, I was playing the In the End riff.
And it worked?
And it worked perfectly. Like,
nice.
Same rhythm and everything. It was weird.
With a 31, I think we do it. And I do think that this will mark the end of the combat proper here, and it will usher in whatever the next phase looks like. I think for purposes of, obviously we see Tanakh and Ronan, and Deli, you're like flying over the well at this point, right? So you see like this lich, this bat demon lich thing, like commanding a swarm of ants down. But yeah, like a bunch of them are like lighting on fire one at a time. Almost like, they're like pop rockets or something. Ronan like does one final like fire blast up, and it's like empowered by Git's magic, unlocking the well at the same point, right? And we just see this like wave of fire like funnel up and burn everything away, and this lich like turntails and runs and goes back to the fortress. And so Ronan and Tanakh are gonna like come out at that point, but and you can feel free to think of exactly what you want that boon to be. But we also see all of the other wells shoot up beams of fiery light, right? Because these are all the wells that you at least needed to do. So I'm assuming you like let the ritual end at that point, right? You're like, it's complete. We activate it now.
Yeah, so those other Phoenix marks, have I got them, or are they included, or
you do not have them? You would have had to choose them specifically. Would you like to look into them a little bit more in the fleeting moments you have here before you have to make a decision about whether or not to activate it? So yeah, I think you can tell at this point. I think we get shots of the 3 figures that we've mentioned floating in their own individual wells, and we see Luna Mendez, Vanthis Vanderboren, and Jolotchin, Taqui's husband, all floating in their own individual wells. And in this moment, they are here because they wielded black bile weapons. They were not killed by them, but apparently merely wielding them means that you end up here. And all 3 of these people are villains, and so they have Phoenix marks, or at least would get them if they were resurrected. You can tell that there's something similar there, but you can tell that like for all of them, the moment has passed for them to be part of this, right? They maybe at one point could have taken a different path and end up being part of this, like what is about to happen. But you feel at peace leaving them.
Okay. So when this happens, the thing that we discussed, does that happen then or later?
I'm thinking probably now, if that's fine with you, but we can also, I feel like this is probably the most appropriate moment to do it.
I think.
Yeah, we probably zoom into you and Saratni, right?
Yeah. And I think like over the course of like unlocking these things, Git has becoming to more of an understanding of what is required at this moment.
Yep.
I think
we've probably been seeing a lot of like moments from Git's life kind of flashing through as we've been getting these rituals, voices that you've picked up. Maybe it's like the first time that you met the people that you are, either the people here with their Phoenix marks or the people in the wells with their Phoenix marks. We're seeing moments of like snippets of like the voices, like lines that you've taken from them and like added to your repertoire. Like those first meetings and first times you've decided to like take their voice.
Yeah, I think Git like nestles, like looking at the egg in front of him, like nods at it. I think the egg itself like almost folds apart like a flower and like descends into the coals. And if you're okay with it, Caleb, I think that egg kind of reforms in the like next to Anna in the middle of this pit.
Yeah. Definitely the Shami Amori well is the last one we're going to focus on in this sequence. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I think Git says to them, the legend of the Phoenix. Like he like speaks through these magic mouths that are like probably have actually like more appeared on like a breast pocket where a brooch would be or something like that.
Yeah. And says, real quick, before you do this speech, I think we probably get like one line from Saratni. She's been whispering to you the whole time and like guiding you through all of this. But we basically hear her at when you decide to activate this ritual, we just hear her say, "It is time, Git."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Git like does a weird bird smile and says, "The legend of the Phoenix is one of death and renewal. The death of one phoenix leads to new life in a new form. And I think Git like pauses for a moment.
We're seeing each of the wells like kind of light up, and we see like the individuals inside the wells start to glow.
I think Git pauses for a second, kind of chuckles, and then says, in like the voice of a little spirit, he says, "Death is the road to awe," and like smiles and goodbye, friends.
And we hear Saratni say, "It is time to accept the true rebirth. Git, are you ready?"
I was born ready.
And I think we see Git kind of standing in front of his own pillar of light that is kind of shining up out of this well. And we see him happily step into it.
And Git vanishes.
And then we see pillars of flame spiral and rise up out of each of these wells. We see the glowing forms of Tavi Nesk, Lyrith Velderos, Zondalan, Jiro, and Conrad Horst rise to new life, restored and even empowered, right, with this ritual. We also see all of you, your phoenix marks start to burn and then glow, and in the sky above you, all of you in this moment can see through, whether it's through a glimpse in the trees or just because you're in a well and can look up into the sky, you see a singular comet fire through the air. A comet that looks very similar to the one on your birthmark. And then one by one, the marks fade. And you are left with a powerful boon that we will discuss next time. Something along the lines of, the epic boons that like the orb could give or something like that, right? Each of you will be able to choose one of those. What Git has done here has not only resurrected your friends and empowered them, like leveled them up and everything, but has also given you special boons. And the very last thing we see, though, is we see the well where Shami Amore is. You know what? Actually, right before that, we do see Lovrella also get hit by this thing, right? And the snake, starts to writhe and wriggle, and we see Lovrella get control of herself again, and she looks down and she says, "No, I need to teach her." And then she reaches and then, like drawing a tapeworm from her own skin, she rips it out. And then we see her fall like a falling star, like a meteor, to like whatever ground she was nearby, right? Like hovering above the ground. And she slams the snake into the ground and then takes one foot and crushes her heel against its head. And then we cut to Shamar Moore as well. And Anna, you see at first the Goralons pause and then look, and it I'm imagining like at the end of Return of the King, where the trolls saw that Sauron was.
Anything?
I think you do, because you've been empowered, right? Like, and you guys are probably going to get like health back and stuff. We'll figure out exactly how that looks like for next time. You've been empowered by this ritual for sure. But you see the Growlins, and I'm imagining like at the end of Return of the King, where the trolls realize that Sauron is falling, right, and the tower's falling, and they like look back and they just start running, right? But they like try to like get away. And so they kind of like disappear into the trees, and Nestor like goes to your side. It's like, "Are you all right?" But then we see the pillar of fire in Shami Amore as well, and this one looks different, right? The other ones have this kind of like pure white gold radiance about them. This one looks maybe like a silvery with some kind of streaks of red going through it. And when the flames die down, we do see the woman known as Shami Amore step through out of the well and appear before you. And she smiles and then says, "Very good. You have freed me, and thus I will give you a boon. I will show you the secret weakness of Demogorgon." And then she pauses and looks up, and we see a rip in the sky, like a planar rift, open up, and out pours a deluge of gray, brackish water. And as that crashes down upon the well, and Audrun and Serge are like hanging above you, you've probably gotten to the rim of the well at this point. You're like looking down, you're powered and kind of glowing. But you see this rift open up above, like right next to you guys, and just pour gray, brackish water down into the well. Audrun, real quick, as the very last thing we get, would you make a Arcana check for me?
And do. Do I have advantage?
Sure.
Okay. That was the straightest. Do I have...
Nice. Didn't even need it. You recognize this, and just to give us a little context as we end our session here, you recognize this as, I think if you were in, it's a extraplanar thing. If you were in Europe, you would recognize this as like the waters of the river Styx. But the kind of African version of this is the waters of the dreaded Nile, the kind of soul realm, demonic, abyssal, infernal river Nile, pouring down into this. Some sort of interplanar or extraplanar rift has opened up and dumped a bunch of this water down. One of the very important things you know about it is it's very dangerous to touch this water. And we can delve more into those details next time, but that will give us some context as players to know this is going to be interesting. And that is where we will end our session for today. I'm so happy we got through that whole sequence. I was worried.
I think the greatest revelation in
helps that we didn't have like a billion NPCs.
Yep.
That's true.
But now we do.
Yeah.
I think the greatest revelation in this whole session was the fact that Takewee has a husband. Like, what?
Takewee? Oh, did I say Takewee? I meant Takewee's
you said
sister.
Takewee.
I'm like,
I think we all knew who I meant.
I didn't.
Takewee's sister. Takewee's sister's husband.
I'm like, why did nobody else react to that? Am I missing something?
That's hilarious. No, I definitely just misspoke.
I think the great well,
of all the things Jordan got, it's that he's like, wait, what? Am I the side piece here?
Yeah.
I have
all right, yeah.
we can save for the after show.
Yeah. Let's end here and we'll do an after show and talk about all of this. I'm very excited to talk to Josh about Git. But yeah, thanks for playing, guys, and thank you for watching. Adios.